Alright, we are live. Hello and welcome back, Waterdeep Dragonheist. As some of you have already begun, everybody roll a d20. Hell yeah, natural 20 from Rehan. For lowest roll can give us a recap of last week. What did we do and how did we get here? And let me play some music too.
I'm on that one.
Yes! Hey, holy shit!
Good
You
start,
fucking threw it out there. Korgel was like, yeah, I'll do it. Korgel, I feel like you did it last week.
I didn't do it last week because I actually was here a little late. I did it the week before, but
Okay. Well, as long as you're alright with doing it.
yeah, I can.
Give us a
What was
recap
that,
of
Rehan?
last
Sorry,
week.
I didn't catch it.
Oh, he's fine. He was just saying he could do it, I think, or he did it last week.
Oh yeah, I don't mind.
What did we do? How did we get here? What's the party up to at the Sea Maidens Fair?
All right. So, I know we started off. We were getting our NPCs set up for the tavern that we have. Met with a couple people. I know we went to the bookshop. I don't remember if anything major happened there. In all honesty, the main thing that I do remember is the dragon that we went to go visit and speak to, who was considering a ship that was under the water to be a rival being of some kind, which you guys were able to convince him because I that it was not, because I made it about a football field down and immediately bolted out of fear. Am I missing anything major? I think.
I mean, that's the majority of it. You guys spent a little bit of time on Trollskull Alley. Rehan got his scrolls and ordered some new ones. You guys
We
also
did go,
talked to the investigator.
We went looking for oysters, I think, if I remember right.
We went to the beach on the north. Yes. Collected shells with Mary.
Which Mary won and got a well-deserved cookie for.
But us, the players, know that Korgel won and slipped it over to Mary.
I did no such thing.
A very nice thing for our half-orc to do.
You know, I just had a thought. We had Mary roll stealth to hide the knife. I didn't have Casey roll stealth to hide the cookie, though. It's very important.
Cookie?
Yeah. Because I gave her a cookie. I owe her one.
The what was it? It was
The starfish.
Starfish shaped. Yep. Over at the Sea Maidens Fair, you picked up some cookies. One starfish shaped. The party also found out a few things. There are 3 boats currently docked, and 2 of them are part of the Sea Maidens Fair, but one of them you saw from underneath. The young bronze dragon Zelifarn was quite upset with, because the Scarlet Marpenoth, this you guys don't know the name of it. This submarine that looks like a manta ray. It seems to keep swimming around in his territory, and he keeps battling the quote-unquote beast, yet to no effect. And you guys saw it there, kind of attached to the bottom of the eye catcher, the 3rd boat of the Sea Maidens Fair, that is not docked. It's just kind of anchored in the bay. And you know what? I should throw a couple boat tokens down just so you guys see those 3. It does say 9:50 a.m. Is that correct, or did the time change?
I think the time changed. That doesn't seem right.
I think the time changed. What was the last
Also,
thing
it was
we
a manta ray, not
finished?
a sandwich.
Huh?
It was a manta ray, not a sandwich. You said it was a submarine.
I mean, your character wouldn't know what a submarine is, but some type of a Gond creation, yeah. Fair enough. But you guys know that there is a hand in hand with the future celebrations, the parade with Gond. They seem to parade around and be working with the Temple of the Inspired Hand, the Temple to Gond. Those are the 3 boats. You got 2 boats docked, you got 1 boat off in the dock, anchored.
But I think we got invited by Zalador Zod, the owner of these 3 ships.
It's a tough name to say, but it's Zardoz Zord.
Okay, I
I can't even say it right. Zardoz Zord, a swashbuckler that seems to be running the 3 boats in this fair. You guys were invited to come talk to him. Not really sure why just yet, but you were cornered by some of the Sea Maidens Fair's folks. I feel like you rolled poorly on insights.
sounds right.
I think that's
No, we rolled pretty
correct.
well. We just decided to just leave.
Did you roll well? I forget who he was talking to. I thought that you didn't quite read him, but maybe I'm mistaken. But
Yeah,
either
we
way,
didn't quite read him, but we got the impression that he had similar vibes as the other guy, and
Yeah.
escaped him by distracting him.
and there is the beautiful eye catcher in all of its glory, docked in the harbor, or anchored in the harbor.
Mm.
But nonetheless, what time do you guys think it is? What's the last thing we remember? Because I'll move that time up. I mean, I guess you guys were just here for the morning. It was early, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably closer to like noon, I would imagine. Like,
Yeah. Let's go with that. Let's say
'Cause
noon.
we got done talking to Zelafarn.
didn't take too long. And then the only other thing we really did that was time consuming was searching the beach, so it was probably only a couple hours.
Yeah, let's bump it up to noon. I think that sounds pretty good.
Sure.
Spent the early morning on the North Beach, kind of a more exclusive beach for the nicer area, and there's a kind of shitty beach down here at the harbor, but it smells like dead fish. There's fishermen all over it. It's kind of full of a lot of the well, you know, less fortunate folk of Waterdeep. But after finding quite a few nice seashells, the party brought quite a few things to give an offering to Zelafarn. There were also the caches to Umberly, which I think you guys donated to. Did all of you, or just some of you? I know at least 2 of you did.
I did not. I know
I think
I
we
know
rejected.
C4 did, yeah.
I did too.
I'm more on the receiving end of donations rather than giving at this
So,
moment.
Amaro and C4 donated, yes?
Yeah.
All right.
And Mary. Very important.
Very important indeed. Having donated to the caches for Umberly that are set out for the celebration, we rejoin the party here at noon. Also, I've added an NPC token. This is who you gave your weapons to. She works at the Mermaid's Arms. Not the proprietor or anything, just works behind the counter, and took your weapons. Though Korgel quickly ran back in and just got them.
Yeah, I basically left and then came right back in, just wet and looking terrified.
I think I've seen a few dogs like that.
Yeah.
So then, I will throw it to all of you, though it sounds like the party is making their way away from the docks. That is where we rejoin you after a conversation with one of the sailor folks, an invitation onto the eye catcher to speak with Zardoz Zord himself. The party starts to head the other way. What do you all do? Where do you go? We're gonna pass some time, but I want to finish off the Sea Maidens Fair events, and perhaps you do take them up on that. I don't know. That's your guys' call. Throw it to all of you. You've
I would like
stepped
to.
out of the dock
I
area.
thought we passed on it because they look suspicious.
Well, you've at least walked away for now, and all of you can rejoin.
I think
Yeah,
it's worth it.
I believe we were starting to head north, but
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, we were heading back to Trollskull.
or at least in that direction.
I need to stop and talk to someone first, but we could split off for that, I guess.
Where
You're
did
right,
you want
Korgel.
to head to? Oh,
Blacksmith
yes, you have
Tower.
to turn in your
Oh,
quest.
right. We
Oh,
still
yeah,
haven't
he
returned.
returned his quest.
Yeah, you have to turn in the quest.
You ready to go?
Yeah.
So are
Yeah.
we not going to help Zelafarn, the bronze?
I believe we
like,
are
fighting
indeed.
about it.
but it might be more of a cautious rather than jump straight into the situation.
Yeah.
Hmm.
We just need to tell them about the manta ray and how he thinks it's another creature.
Yeah,
But
but
as
aren't
long
they
as
only
they
here
stay
for?
his
Go ahead.
treasure, he's fine.
But aren't they only here for a few days?
We were supposed to look for his dragon friend. That was the big help we were supposed to do.
You guys don't know
Oh.
what their inner plans are as far as how long they're going to stay at the dock or anything. Like, you guys have no intel on that.
Oh, okay.
You know they're here for a festival, but you don't know how long, if they're staying afterwards. You don't know any of that. You could always try to ask some of the folks up there, but yeah.
Well, we'll meet it back up at Trollskull, sounds like, yeah?
We can meet at the manor and discuss how to approach the situation from there. Yes.
Sounds good. Ready to go, Corgle?
Yep.
Watch out for that puddle. And he walks by.
I feel like pushing him into the puddle.
Well, we will jump back to Trollskull. Have you guys officially opened?
Not yet.
I think do we
I
have
think we're
everybody
opening
hired?
tomorrow.
Is it going to be tomorrow?
It was something like that. We were going to do it during one of the days of Fleet's Wake.
Perfect. Yeah, the last 2 days, I believe, was supposed to be the grand opening. So you guys return back. You can see the hirelings that you've hired are here, and they have started to set the place up, get themselves situated. Is there any uniform, or do you guys like? What does it look like for them? You guys set up a uniform for them, or are they just dressed up in whatever they show up in?
I don't think there would be anything specific style-wise uniform, just more color-wise. More just colors that match the theme of the tavern.
Purples and golds.
Place. Yeah.
Very cool.
No specific like dress uniform or anything like that.
Well, I'll give all of you guys a minute to potentially talk, as well as Corgle and Casey are going to head over to Vajra. Do you want to do that first before we have a meetup?
Sure.
All right.
Yeah, works for me.
We don't even really need to move to the map. Casey and Corgle, the two of you go see Vajra in Blackstaff Tower. Having returned with some information from Zelifarn. As you both walk into the tower and step into her office again, she, looking up from reading a book, "Oh, welcome back. That was rather quick."
Yeah, it was a nice guy. Dragon.
"That's good.
Was it?
I'm glad. Did you
Yeah,
not go with him, Corgle?
Partly.
And why not?"
Don't like
Yeah.
water.
Yeah, he had trouble getting his feet wet.
There will potentially be missions where you'll have to deal with that. We should work on that.
I can make him not be an issue for approximately 1 minute.
I don't know how that helps, Casey.
Yeah, it was pretty funny, to be fair.
Well, when you're all done fooling around, what did you learn?
There is a big metal manta ray under one of the boats at the dock. He was trying to fight it, and that's why he scared the villagers. But he has no ill will towards the people of Waterdeep. He's here looking for a different dragon that's inside. Don't know how that works, but shrug.
He's looking for a dragon inside.
Yeah, he said that. Oh hell, what was the name? This dragon's name is Zelifarn, the Bronze. But
Gleister.
the one he was looking for, Leister. Yeah, that was the one. Apparently, he was supposed to come here and like let him in or something. I don't know. He was looking to build a fort.
Gleister. I'm familiar with that name. Oh, that was, bronze dragon that used to live with the Moonstars.
Maybe I'll pay him a visit. See if they know anything about Zelipharn or Gleister.
But he posed no threat to the people then? Were you able to
No.
coax him to leave?
No. He's not really leaving, but I don't think it'll be an issue anymore.
That's good enough.
At worst, some sailors might wet themselves, but shrug.
We'll spread the word that he's nothing to be afraid of.
Righty.
What did you say about a say manta ray?
Yeah, there's a big metal manta ray.
I think you need to explain further on that one.
Yeah, it was a manta ray. It had skin as tough as metal. was
Swimming
under one of the
around?
boats. No, it was hanging out under one of the boats from those people running the menagerie. Menage a trois means something else.
See. Well, I'll try to do some investigating on that then. You didn't get a close look at all, did you?
Not really. I mean, if a dragon can't kill it, then I don't want to be messing with it.
Right. Well, it's good to know that Zelipharn means no harm. If you do find anything else about this manta ray, please let me know. In the meantime, I'll see what I can learn about this menagerie of folk. I don't know much about the
To be
current
honest,
fair.
pretty sure they're disguised drow. Because we did, and I mean, double check. I'm pretty sure we figured that out. We saw they had the symbol of,
You as players are fairly sure. They all have like an elvish accent. One of them had that hat with a feather in it, that symbol of the Brigandairth.
yeah.
You have a good inkling that they're all drow.
Now it's not set in stone, but decent chance that's probably Briganda Arth.
Really?
Yeah,
Take-
they all look like humans, but you know, they have these elvish accents. I think someone saw a symbol that looks similar.
Well, that is a little bit concerning, to say the least, but at least it explains a few things. Well, you did well, to say the least. You have earned your share of the reward for this, and pulls out another bag of 50 gold for each of you.
Hey, gabagool.
He says, well, I don't need anything else immediately, but I'll let you know. The next thing comes. Until then, just be ready.
This conversation with the Moonstars, do you want an update on it, or is it just a pet project for me at this point?
If you think any of it is pertinent to Waterdeep's defenses or safety, do let me know. But as long as Zelipharn is friendly, I don't see an issue with him swimming in the dock.
Righty. Well then, I have to give my daughter a cookie.
All of you
I will
receive-
smile at that.
The two of you receive 1 renown each. So you should both be at 2 renown. And let me just check if I can find this here. 3 renown, you become a junior Greyhand. Right now, you guys are Greyhand initiates. Here's the full list of the Force Grey ranks. So you guys have 2. At 3, you would become the next rank.
Why is Force Grey initiate twice? Oh, Greyhand and then Force Grey. I see. Okay.
Mm. Yeah, when you get Force Grey initiate, I think you get a basket of mini muffins.
Oh, what flavor though? Is it bran raisin or is it actually the good brand flavor?
No clue.
Well, you guys return, and with that, you each can add 50 gold. And unless there's anything else you all need to cover, we'll have you all regroup here at Trollskull.
I need to roll a stealth check as I slyly drop off a cookie. Unless no one's home, in which case I don't have to roll.
Let's see. No, people are home. You see, right now, as Kira has been working some of the earlier shifts, she's out, but the maid and Mary are there.
See, I'm more concerned about Kira saying it, so that's fine.
Yeah. She's been working early shifts. You know that she works, like, first thing in the morning until, like, pretty much a 9 to 5 at the moment. Her shifts change every once in a while, but that's currently the one she's assigned to.
Fair enough. As promised, little lady, I have a cookie for you.
You give Mary a cookie. She sees... You know what? I'm going to roll for Mary. Let's give her a history check. What do you think the DC is to know a starfish? I was going to say 10. So she's
Either
going to...
8 or 10.
Yeah, 8 might be a little more fair. I feel like they're common. She's going to see it and go, a starfish?
That is right. It's a starfish. You're my little star. And our friend that we got a gift for enjoyed the shell you gave him so much, and he wanted to give you one too. And I'll hand her the gift from Zelopharn.
Zelopharn gave her a shell, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Forget exactly which shell we decided, though I know I picked one out.
From his ward.
Yeah. You see she grabs both and her eyes kind of widen. Zalifar? The dragon?
The dragon, that's right. I just kind of glanced at the nanny.
She looks over for a moment, a little bit concerned on her face. Well, at
So if
least you
anyone's
didn't
ever
take her
means-
with you. These are
Yeah,
lovely
why
gifts.
would I ever do that?
We'll put that on the shelf. Give me that here, Mary. It's delicate. And she'll set it up on the shelf for her, and Mary will instantly start eating the cookie.
Now remember, Mary, if anyone's ever mean to you, tell them you're friends with a dragon.
But I didn't get to meet him.
I'll lean down and whisper in your ear, I'll take you some other time.
Promise?
You have to learn how to swim first, though.
With that, you make a promise to Mary to take her underwater and meet a dragon at some point. We'll see how that goes. Don't think I'll forget that.
Make it a quest, do it.
I don't know. Based on her hiding knife skills and intelligence rolls in the past, I think we got a future arcane trickster there.
I feel like this all ends up with a swimming class that involves Mary and Korgel both wearing floaties.
You know what?
I can see
I
it.
like that.
I'm gonna roll for the maid. She's gonna do an investigation check. And, yeah. She's certainly not found the knife.
Mary's just too good.
That reminds me, above table, I need to have Casey have someone write a note for him.
Well, all of you head back for now. The day before the grand opening, having worked with the guilds, the word put out, I think you guys even plan to arrange some discounts or some deals here for these last 2 days of Fleet's Wake, yes?
So we were gonna do, you gamble for free, but you are heavily encouraged to, cash in some of your chips and put them into a Umberly box.
You gamble for free. How does that work?
Yeah, that was
You get chips, right? You get a few chips for free.
I think it's just no entry
Like
fee. Or
we
anything
cover an
that.
entry fee type of thing. That makes sense.
Yeah, you get some chips for free, and then you are heavily encouraged to donate to Umberlee.
So we'll say no entry fee, and I don't know, like a gold of chips or like 10 gold of chips to each person, something reasonable. I'd say maybe 1 gold. Because you guys are going to have an influx of people, and I don't want to charge you more than you actually have.
Yeah.
So let's say 1 gold of chips for free, so that they can at least start betting, and something like the house will, or you have donation boxes out for Umberlee for the last 2 days.
Yeah,
Perfect.
and of course they still have to pay for drinks and food.
Well, yeah, they'll buy drinks, they'll buy food, and people will certainly buy more chips, I'm sure. But that is what you'll put out the word for the first couple of days. And I think that for that, we'll just reduce your first income by, let's say 50 gold.
Yeah.
That's
Overall,
no entry fee, and that's 1 gold per person.
Yeah.
But we'll
That's
get
fair.
to that when we roll the weeks. Before that, all of you sit here for just a minute to chat. If there's any roleplay conversations we have before we jump into a bunch of downtime and time passing. And we'll do these week by week, but I think we're going to pass quite a few weeks here.
What about the thing with? Why am I blanking on her name? I made the character. Brain work.
Who is the character?
Talia.
Oh, she's, let me find her. What was the thing with Talia? Am I forgetting something?
I believe so.
Did you have
let me
plans
just-
with her?
You had vaguely mentioned something. I feel like I remember.
She just works with you. I don't remember any plans for an event. Unless I'm forgetting.
I will send you what I remember.
Oh, yes. That's what I was... Oh, you know what? I was going to do that on the dock ward and force you guys into an event. Because we hadn't met her, right?
No, not yet.
I'm going to give you guys a little bit of time. And then I would like to jump to later in the afternoon where you guys will be... We'll just say you're enjoying Fleet's Wake in the final day before you're working and running a business and spreading some of the word of your upcoming grand opening. And we're going to put you in the dock ward for that later tonight because I did forget something I wanted to do. Thank you for that reminder. But
No
also,
worries.
I would like, just any moment of conversation here that you guys might have. Any role play, any discussions that you need to have before we move on. Delete the walls on your banner.
Well, C4 and Korgol would have been heading to speak with Vardra, who I'm not sure if they've even told us about properly. But in any case, on our way back to...
Have you guys? Does the party
I
know
don't
you
see-
two work for the Force Grey, or is there any knowledge they would have?
We've never actively shared it.
I don't think I'm
Nice.
keeping it from anybody, but I think Corgil just doesn't really talk in general. So if it came up, I wouldn't lie. But
Well, I guess what I'm saying is not every conversation happens on screen. So, do they know or not?
Casey's never revealed it.
Okay. We'll say they don't.
Yep, just some benefactor that apparently seems to work for the protection of Waterdeep.
Amaro, we'll throw it to you then.
Yeah, basically as they were heading on over to wherever they were going, and us three were on our way back to Trollskull, Maro would have just spoken a little bit to Luzan. So we have run into your father and your sister who runs a store. Is there any other family members that I'm going to run into around the corner here?
Well, table talk. I wasn't planning on actually having you guys join me when I was going to the family. That was just kind of happened to be. But yeah, no, I think that's all the family I have. I try not to mix family and business too often. But yeah,
Hmm.
I consider you guys as an extension of the family.
This is greatly appreciated. I appreciate your trust in us.
Of course. I would also have liked to go to the Temple of Gond with during the celebration. I don't know if that's during this time or is it? Can I still do it afterwards? So
The parade starts at night at the dock, and they are parading from the dock ward all the way up to the temple.
okay, cool.
So you're welcome to head out there tonight and do that. Join as a party and view the festivities.
Sweet.
I
there
would be
anything-
most happy to do this.
I mean, if you wanted to go specifically to the temple to go speak with anyone, you could. But if you're just going to see the parade, then that would be starting at the dock ward.
I'd only go sightsee at the temple, really. I don't think I would know anyone there, but I'd probably have visited a few times to just pay respects.
Okay. And as we sort of get into the whole Trollskull area, would Amaro see the urchins by any chance around, or are they out for the day?
The kids indeed are currently locatable within Trollskull Alley.
Okay. He'll pull Rayhan aside in that case. Luzon, go on ahead. I wanted to show Rayhan something very quickly.
Go on ahead. Where?
Oh, to the manor. We'll just be around the corner here. I wanted to show Rayhan something.
Okay. I mean, I think I'm already in the manor.
You guys were
I'm very
walking back.
confused.
For that
No, this is
first-
just as we're getting back to the manor.
For the
Okay,
first
okay,
conversation, you guys were walking back.
Okay.
And now you're like not far from Trollskull Alley. The two of them step off to the side and go down the street before you get to your street.
As promised, there's a couple individuals I wanted to introduce you to. And I'll
Alright.
see if I can go find Martin and Quick.
No investigation check needed because you know where they live. You head over to that building, and the two of them are sitting on some barrels outside of it. And you just see them talking, and then Quick elbows Martin and points, and they both see you walking up.
Boys, I hope I am not interrupting anything.
No, you're good.
Well, I don't know if you remember much of our conversation briefly the other day, but wanted to quickly introduce you to a friend of mine. His name is Rayhan.
So these must be the two.
These are the two that show great promise.
Did we do something wrong?
Quite the opposite.
I'm sorry if we took any of your stuff. Kind of looks at you, not sure what this is about.
No, I don't think you've taken anything of mine.
Oh, okay,
However, I
good.
hear that you have you've been at least practicing out there taking something from other merchants.
Well, just what us and the other kids need to survive. We sell most of the stuff for, food and yeah.
Oh, you don't need to justify anything to me.
Okay. They look
But-
nervous.
Yeah, I could imagine. But I do think you could use a little bit of work if Amara was able to catch you. No offense.
Are you Are you a rogue?
Something like that. But I could teach you to be a little bit better.
Martyr says, Quick's already really good. He's the quickest kid in the whole gang.
It is
But
not
there's
enough
more
to
to
be
it.
quick. Sometimes you have to be careful too.
That as well. It is always good to
Well-
have a few tricks up your sleeve.
We are not going to force you to do anything you don't want to do. I at least wanted to. I wanted you boys to make his acquaintance so that you would at least have the option to speak of it should you be interested.
What did you want to teach us?
I think I could help you be a little bit stealthier. And maybe just a touch of magic to help you out.
Whoa, you know magic?
I will go ahead and cast Gust, but I'm going to make it light on him. I don't want to, knock him prone or anything.
Yeah, you just do like a little magic show. Give me an Arcana check.
Ooh.
In that one, these kids are going to Oz.
You just get yeeted.
Arcana, let's see. Can I hold this back? I'm not good at it.
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay, not bad.
Yeah, you control the magic. You do a little gust, but not enough to knock them over or anything. You see like the window shaking behind them. Not very well secured, and you stop the gust before it causes any damage. Quick says, I mean, that was pretty cool, but how's that going to help us steal?
Distractions work, but if you need help stealing, there are other better magics. But it's a bit more difficult to show those.
Matron says, you actually think we could learn magic? Isn't it hard?
Nothing worth having in this life comes easy, Martin. Remember that.
Yeah, but
Except
I
for
thought
other
you had
people's
to go
help.
to school. I don't even know how to
No,
read
no,
yet.
no. There are many ways to use magic. Take my friend Amaro here. His brand of magic is quite different from my own.
And I'll use minor illusion to create a 5-foot version of Zelotharn.
You create a small illusion of a dragon. They both kind of, whoa. Oh yeah, that could help. That would make great distractions.
It is pretty obvious, but I did not go to a specific school of magic to learn these. Yeah, magic can
then-
take many different forms.
Then how do you do that?
It may take some time, but at the very minimum, I wanted to make sure that you knew who Rehan was as well, as he has more experience in your area of things than I do.
All right, mister. Well, yeah, if you want to meet the gang and try to teach us stuff, I mean, I can show you what we've learned already. And he's gonna do a little sleight of hand check. I gotta fix his stats. We'll give him 14 dex for this. He's not proficient yet, so he only has a +2.
Oh,
It's still
Ooh,
not
that's
bad
not
though.
bad.
He pulls out a coin and he does like a quick sleight of hand, drops it down and hides it and pulls it back out from behind his ear, and it looks pretty good.
Man, kids are built different in Waterdeep.
They
First
really
Mary
are.
noticed
These
that.
kids in Waterdeep.
you think he's friends with Mary?
Probably not.
Who knows? She's surprisingly good at hiding a blade. Maybe she has hidden talents.
I don't think she's
She's
quite old
also
enough
4.
to. Yeah, not quite old enough to walk around with the guilds yet or the gangs yet. Quick says, "Well,
Not bad.
I mean that's pretty cool. Yeah, if you want to help teach us."
We may also have some work for you in the future as far as that stuff goes. If you're interested in learning more.
Give me a persuasion check with advantage.
Ooh.
And
Supposed to
can
say
I
game,
now?
not work. They're
Can I do a
kids.
little show of magic and guide them?
You could do
Well,
guidance.
he doesn't really need it, but yeah.
Might as well throw it
But
on
I
there.
want them to see. I want them to be aware of the guidance cast.
Okay,
And
so
I
I guess I'll add a D4 to that.
Out of D4. I mean, a 22 blows it out of the water here, but hey,
26.
26. You say that they're like jumping at this point, like, yeah, we want to learn magic.
Okay, this is good. We will talk soon. We are going to be busy over the next few days opening up the Golden Lady of Luck over there, but we will talk soon. Yes.
Yeah, and they introduce you. There's like a gang of like 6 or 8 kids in there that they kind of go around and introduce you to some of the kids, and each of them kind of has like different talents or different abilities to steal certain things. Some of them don't look quite as skilled as others. Most of them just look like pretty poor homeless kids.
Out of curiosity, how many are there overall?
Well, they would tell you that they have about 10 people in their gang.
Okay.
And then what's all their names and descriptions?
No, not that. Okay.
They all look like
And
kids.
in that case, Amaro will give 1 gold coin to each of them and say, I believe we will be talking more. I look forward to seeing what you can all achieve. In the meantime, this is just a quick little thing to get you started. And if you happen to come across a certain name during your days in the streets, next time we talk, let us know, please.
Let me also roll. Let me give them each a history check. This would be. They both have a 0 on it, so just. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Neither of them ask about any of the actual guilds, like Xanathar or Zentrum or anything. That's what I was checking for there. But no, perfect. They take the gold. They seem extremely excited. Their eyes are wide from all the magic you've shown them. You've hyped them up.
And Rayhan, I believe you had a name for them?
What happened now? Above the table, what?
Who are you looking for?
Above the table.
Oh, the
I
person
believe
with
you
the
have
first-
someone or something you're looking for. If
Yeah,
they happen to
I
hear
don't
that
want them-
name on the street.
Yeah, no, I don't want them to worry about that yet.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Like above
I'll
the
just give
table,
them the
I'm
10
gonna-
gold then.
Yeah, above the table, I'm gonna wait a few levels before I go into that.
Okay. I'll just give them the 10 gold then and we'll talk next time.
Yeah.
We're gonna have kids be like our watchdogs.
Yes.
You know? You gotta get.
It works.
I'm 100%.
It
against
is better than them earning scraps.
And they'll go hang out in the alley. But yeah, after that conversation, recruiting the kids guild, I need to come up with a name for their guild. I'm sure they have one. Let me.
Tunnel snakes.
What?
The Lost
Tunnel
Boys.
snakes rule.
The Lost Boys.
Following the leader, huh?
No one plays Fallout. I'm so sad.
Yeah, it's nah.
I've played some Fallout, but not enough to know.
I've
Tunnel
seen
Snakes.
2 episodes of the show.
It's in the first part of Fallout 3. I'm crying, bro.
I don't know.
Yep. Then we'll go join Luzon in the tavern and
Somebody
I
roll
will-
me. Somebody roll me a D10 to decide their name.
What if I do it first? Oh, dang it.
The Gutter Ghosts.
Wow.
Other ghosts.
The Gutter
Okay.
Ghosts.
Crazy.
It's not bad at all.
They stole their name from Lif.
From what?
From Lif,
From Lif.
our ghost.
Oh, because there's a ghost in here. I see. Haha. But
They probably played in the abandoned building at least once or twice before they got scared off by the ghost.
yeah. I mean, fair
Maybe.
enough. Yeah. They're like, Trollskull Alley's haunted. We just blame it on the ghosts. But no, you guys all eventually regroup. The 2 of you coming in and seeing Luzon there, and then eventually Korgul and Casey arriving.
Cool.
Everybody's
Yeah,
starting
the
to get
last
set up.
thing Amara would do before Korgul and Casey come would just be speak with the staff about scheduling and timing.
Yeah, you go through speaking with all the staffs, getting everybody ready. But as you're all together here, before we do move on to that downtime, is there anything else to cover?
Are we going straight to downtime, or are we doing the other thing first?
Oh yes, we're doing the other thing first, but then we're gonna do. So we're gonna do that first. Thank you. Why do I keep forgetting about it? We're gonna go to tonight. Is there anything we want to cover before tonight?
Let me check.
No, I think that's it.
Let me check.
Is it a wisdom save? It's a wisdom save. The 10's not very good, Casey.
Not great, but it's not.
Who's it a wisdom save for? Anyone in particular, or is it just a wisdom save?
Can we get a persuasion roll on that bard? It's like whatever the passive is.
On your bard?
Yeah.
Passive is 15. The roll's a 24. You speak with
Hey, how's it
Lenore
going?
as she's just setting up. She says, and she rubs her ear behind, or her hair behind her ear and says, I was just getting set up. I hope this is a good enough outfit. It's the only purple I had.
And it looks great on you. So don't worry about it.
Was there anything that you needed to go over with me before tomorrow?
I was just saying hi. What is her instrument?
Let's see. She is proficient with... Where are her instruments? A lute, a lyre, a drum, or a flute. Well, I'm going to say a lyre right now, but you'd see that she has a couple of instruments.
Very pretty lyre.
Oh, thank you. I got it when I finished college here. It was a graduation gift.
Nice. I have never learned anything in my life.
Anything? You didn't go to school?
I mean, no.
Oh,
They tried. It didn't go very well.
well. I guess there's always time.
You know, that's a fair point.
You're half elvish?
Yeah. He rubs his ear a little bit.
Some of the people were talking. You're a noble, right?
Yeah, technically.
Is that Mr. or is it?
You just call me Casey.
You see, she kind of looks up with a smile from that. Casey, right? I'm excited for tomorrow.
As am I. Can't wait to see all your skills in action.
Well, I could always play for you now if you want.
I'll look back to the guys.
I am ready to throw a whip
If you're
back.
busy, maybe later if you're free.
I think I'd love that. Thank you.
It would be good to get a little practice in before tomorrow.
All right. Later tonight.
With that, she goes back to setting up, gives a quick look back over her shoulder at you as you walk back to the bar.
We're gonna have to get the spray bottle, aren't we?
Oh, yeah.
I've done pretty good. This is the first time he's failed one. Like I intended this character to be a
A wisdom
womanizer.
saving throw, you mean?
Yes, he's made
It's
a
the
few.
first time he's failed one.
For instance,
Yeah.
the mermaid's arms, when he gave his weapons away, he made a wisdom save and succeeded and walked out without saying anything to her. There's been a couple of times, and when he went to the sleeping wench and saw Lyrie dancing, it decided not to go any further than that. Just a nice visit with a wisdom save.
Oh, I didn't realize you were making wisdom saves for that.
Old habits die hard.
Just catch him with guidance next time.
Guidance doesn't work on saves.
Oh, it doesn't? Crap.
No.
He's just got to get that paladin aura up. You guys eventually head back to the dock ward, and I'm gonna put you a little bit away from the Sea Maidens Fair. You're enjoying some other sections of it. I will say it's like 5:50. It's starting to get dark. There's a nice twilight over the harbor. Change the music too. That's enough streets and faces. Let me find. Deepwater is fine. Enjoying the harbor and the festivities. All of you walk about, seeing the different booths of food and everything, grabbing what they have to offer. And no need to spend any money on it. You guys pick up trinkets and food and enjoy the afternoon. You know, simple little things. A couple copper each, not much. But in that, as you're walking about, you hear rushing, and it's very crowded streets. Like it's a holiday celebration. It's very crowded on the dock, kind of pushing your way through crowds, people gathering around the different booths and market stalls that are set up, and around the different caches, and getting ready to see the festival or the parade that's about to start. And as you're just about ready to start to see the parade, which starts at the end of Spice Street, or starts on Spice Street and goes all the way up to the Inspired Hand, that Temple of Gond. You hear yelling, "Get back over here! Hey, someone stop her!" As a few folks are chasing after what looks to be a tiefling. I'll put her on the map.
Do we recognize?
Oh,
Casey recognizes. You
Trusty
see...
that token.
Let me share the artwork.
Casey recognizes every woman in Waterdeep.
No,
Casey
we just
recognizes-
hired her, didn't we?
No, I don't.
No,
Hey,
so
hey,
we
hey.
actually
Only half.
over the table we hired her, but the party actually hasn't met her yet.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
Interesting.
So this will be the first time you guys are meeting her. As she's running through the streets, you see that she quickly runs. I'm going to give her a perception check to see if she spots Casey. Which in this crowd, she hasn't spotted you yet. You see her running up Spice Street. Casey, give me a perception check. See if you noticed who it was. I would say with advantage, because like everybody's watching, right? She's being shouted at.
Well, I got
easy
a
enough.
21 just off that. We'll see if we get better, I guess. But
No, you're good. You're good. I'll
get
give her a
that 12.
stealth unless she nat 20s it. She doesn't get. You know, she's covering her face. No, you're good. You see her like as she like a moment of her turning the corner onto Spice Street. You just get like a face-to-face stare, but she hasn't quite recognized who you were, or she just hasn't stopped. She is running, and behind her, you see members of the Sea Maidens Fair. 4 of them chasing after her. Stop her! Someone! They're dressed in
trip.
pirate garb.
hey guys, sorry about this in advance, and I'm gonna trip the first one.
Oh my god.
Give me a, let's say, either athletics or sleight of hand. I'm fine with either.
I'm gonna try to go in and be like, hey, like what's going on? Like,
I back up immediately.
Do I have enough time to guidance it,
Nah.
or is it so spur of the moment that wouldn't happen?
This is like, yeah, you're just sticking your foot out. So no guidance, just
Cool beans.
go to
Oh,
trip
it was
them.
almost 19.
Let me roll for... Give me a d4. On a 4, you're tripping the first mate. On a 1 through 3, you're tripping one of the crew members. Alright, one of the crew members. Let's roll a acrobatics.
There was no one.
Oh,
You go to trip him, and you see as he's tripping over your foot, he does a flip. And he lands back onto his feet and keeps running. And we're going to go into initiative. Let me pull us onto... Unless you guys don't... Do you guys chase? Do you guys care?
No, we don't apparently know who this even is.
Well, Casey
Yeah, we
does.
don't know who this is. Casey does. So it's
Casey
on
does,
Casey.
and I'm used to like following him into trouble and try to like
So
make
I
sure
guess-
that
Casey,
Yeah.
do you say anything? And Party, do you intervene?
I did say
I will.
before I did the trip, I was like, sorry in advance for this fight I'm about to start.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were
That's
talking to
true.
the people you were about to trip.
You did say
No, I
that.
was talking to you guys. I looked at you directly and said that.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Alright.
Okay.
Find. Yeah, this is a.
I mean, I'm always up for a fight.
Yeah, sure.
That's what I'm saying.
Can't
All
wait.
right.
I've been waiting on a fight. I don't think this is the one, but I'm down for it.
Let's do this.
Let me pull up a map that we can use.
Ooh, the Murder Street map.
The Murder Street map. Do you guys want to just use Blood on the Streets?
Yeah,
I guess it
that's fine.
doesn't really
Sure, why
matter. Let's just do that.
That's basically where we are right now. That was roughly around here somewhere.
Let's delete these NPCs and all the blood. That's certainly all gone at this point. Alright, let's do the Blood on the Streets map. That's perfectly fine. We'll put Talia. We'll put her, let's just say... we'll put her here. We'll put the party on the left. And then we will put the crew chasing after her just past you. So we'll kind of have the other party members off to the wall a little bit. There's a lot of commoners all about, but don't worry about them too much. They'll mostly get out of your way. And we'll put this guy and then the crew members like here as you go to try to trip one. And as he flips, he looks and says, "Hey, fucking watch it!" And we will roll into initiative. Now, of course, that does not mean it's a combat. You guys don't have to pull out your gun and shoot, but if that's what you do,
Aw,
that's what you
man.
do. Let's roll everybody's initiative. Ooh, she got a high initiative, too.
Ooh.
You know what? Let's just pull out a bunch
Did mine not
of...
roll? Oh,
bunch
no.
of random townsfolk. Don't worry if any of these tokens are actually someone you're like, hey, that guy, you know, just dropping tokens on the map so that it's crowded.
That's crazy. I didn't expect to roll that high.
Hey, I flirted with her.
Yeah, I'm sure you did.
That's a pretty low bar.
The better question is, who haven't you?
Yeah.
No, but none of these people are any specific people. Just consider these commoner tokens at the moment. Oops, that's Lyria. Let's not put her out here. Except for Lyrie, we're going to actually put her out here. She'll be watching.
Hey. Do these guys have like weapons drawn and they're chasing her, or is it just a foot chase?
They do have weapons at their hips. Yeah, I mean, they have weapons at their hips. Alright, that's good enough. Whole bunch of commoners all over the place. And as they are chasing, you go out to trip. Everybody's in initiative. That's a little bit too combat-y. Good enough.
I have a feeling it's about to be very combat-y.
Amaro, as this happens, you see Casey go to trip some guy. He turns around. Indeed, they do seem to have short swords and crossbows. And the guy at the very front looks a little bit tougher than the others. He looks like he's wearing some nicer leather armor and some nicer weapons, and he has a bit of a captain's hat on, where the other ones just look like some sailors. And we go into initiative here. Amaro, what do you do, if anything?
Good question. Have they kind of stopped and turned around?
No, they're bolting after Talia.
Okay.
One of the guys yelled at Casey, but all he did was try to trip him.
Right.
Well, in fact, you know what? I'm gonna roll for him a perception. No, let's say an insight. See if he knows that it was intentional.
Oh, he knows.
Oh damn.
Casey, give me a deception. Unless you're
Oh, never
not
mind.
trying. Unless you're like just like, hey, fuck you, buddy.
Yeah, basically.
All right, if it's intentional, then.
There's no subterfuge in this. I put my foot out.
Yeah, I think that they will. They will at this point see that she's kind of getting away, and they do stop. At least for a moment.
Oh boy. Okay. I will. Oh boy. Okay, there's a few things I would like to do here, but I'm not sure which to do first.
Fireball.
No, give me a few more levels. We'll get there.
I was more joking about killing commoners.
Yeah. Okay. I will. Oh, this is tough because they haven't actually started to fight us yet, or anything like that.
Nope. They're chasing after Talia. And
Okay.
they've been shouting, "Thief! Get her!" And they're trying to get townsfolk to stop her, but you guys have gone and tripped them. At least one of them.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the guys, I'll say that he like trips, he points at you, Casey says, "And we'll be back for you." And he goes to keep running. They're definitely going for her right now.
In that case. Oh, this is difficult. I guess we can just dive right in, huh, boys?
Send
Hey,
it.
if you're ready.
All right. In that case, bonus action hex on the first mate,
Hey.
Oh, you
and Eldritch Blast.
Oh, we're sending it. All right.
Yeah.
All in, boys.
Cast that hex, use up that spell slot on the character
Done.
sheet, and then shoot those blasts.
Hang on. Cast spell. There we go.
There.
And I'll hit him with the disadvantage on Wisdom.
Disadvantage on it. So this is checks, just so you know.
Oh,
It's not saves, it's checks. Often it's best to do strength, but of course you can do anything.
right.
There's not a lot of
Strength is
wisdom
good.
checks he's gonna make. So
Fine.
Strength is good
Strength.
because that's the check
Strength,
they
then.
make against me.
that's like athletics
Strength.
if like somebody wants to grapple him, yeah.
Strength then. Disadvantage
got
on
it.
strength.
And then when you do the Eldritch Blast, when you click damage, just add the D6 right there on the situational bonus.
Cool. All right.
I actually do have a spell that involves wisdom checks,
Whoops.
but I don't have it prepared right now.
Dang.
Mine-
Oh,
minus-
what? Sanctuary?
Oh yeah, no, that's on the attack. Minus the 4. That's definitely gonna hit.
Yeah, so 21 to hit.
21 hits.
And then 4 plus 8.
Very nice.
Is the D6 to hit or the damage?
The D6 is to damage, but he already rolled it, so he's keeping it. Double damage of 8.
Oh, cool.
He stops.
That was my bad. I added the 4 on the wrong one.
You're good, you're good. He stops as he gets over. He pulls out a short sword, turns around and says, "Boys, we'll deal with them first. She's gone." So that you look like you've definitely drawn their attention.
Okay. That's me then.
Rayhan.
Beautiful. I'm gonna go right here, 15 feet. We're gonna go ahead and target him. And we will cast Gust first as a bonus action.
Bonus action goes. We can edit those on your thing too, so it says it. But he'll make a strength save and
Oh, he made it.
succeed. No bonus, just barely makes it.
Just
Feels good.
barely.
The wind blowing as his hat flies off and his cape is billowing. He kind of just looks cooler.
He just looks cooler.
That's amazing.
Damn, you made them look awesome. Come on.
Damn it. Now I don't want to fight them even more.
In that case, we're gonna go ahead and run this spell.
You also hear townsfolk like start to yell as they're screaming and running as magic just bolts past and slams into this guy, and he shouts out an attack. They will make strength saves. I don't think any of them have anything special for this, just straight roll, yeah. Okay, first mate is entangled and one of these guys is entangled. Both of those two are restrained. The other guy, you see, like, he jumps on a box and he's like, what the fuck? As roots just start to sprout up from the ground.
And I'm like, yeah. And we're just gonna go ahead and slide back here and end the turn.
Why are you behind me? You have better armor.
I'm gonna give a perception check for Talia, because she was very focused on running. If she rolls low, natural
That's
one.
crazy.
She doesn't see you. She never saw you, Casey. She's got her hood up. She bolts 60 feet. Hasn't looked back. Whoever's dealing with this, that's their problem now.
Mm-hmm.
This guy, let's see. He's gonna step over. Hey, what's the big idea? And seeing you intentionally try to trip them, he'll step over with his sword and swing at the first target he can get to here.
Ooh.
God damn.
That's
Ow.
nuts.
This is not right.
That's nuts.
This is not right.
Seems like
Casey,
an
I feel like I
overreaction.
crit you all the time.
Oh, that's me. I keep getting got.
I know.
I think this is the
Ow.
first
Well,
time you've
didn't-
critted Casey.
Is that the first time I've crit Casey? I've downed him a
Because-
lot of times.
Because, yeah, he fell in the
9
I was only
points
tank
of
for a while, to be
damage.
fair.
He actually does some serious fucking damage to you. Are you concentrating right now? I don't think so.
Oh, did they bust out the
No,
sword?
that was old.
No, I'm the one
They
concentrating.
busted out the swords. I mean, yeah, you guys shot a blast of magic and started setting up magical roots. They busted out the swords and he slices into Casey as you see blood spill.
No, that just makes things a lot easier.
Let's hope so.
Less vague.
Yeah, now it's very clear what I need to do.
Okay. Before he bothers getting out of the roots, he's gonna cast a spell.
Oh.
Interesting.
Doesn't want to drop it on his friend, so a cloud of darkness just sprouts up on all of you.
awful.
Lovely.
Hmm.
How rude.
He says, "Damn these fucking roots!" He's starting to like pull his boots out of it as he's trying to get out of the roots, but he has already actioned. I don't think he has any bonus action this turn. No, I think that is it. Casey,
So, I'm in darkness, yes?
you cannot see at the moment as everything goes black. Cloud of
I'm
darkness
going to
just
stumble back after getting hit. Ah. He can't see me, so
he cannot see. you.
sucks for him. All right, so that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. We'll go here.
Uh-oh.
Because it's
Oh,
just
boy.
difficult terrain after the casting.
Just
Right,
difficult
right.
terrain, so yeah, you start to climb over the entangle.
Do we know that you want us to... What you want us to do about that... The woman who ran away?
Nope, he never told us.
All right.
And technically
Yes,
speaking,
no,
only
that's fine,
Casey
no way.
really recognizes her.
Yeah, yeah. Ooh,
Yeah,
Crazy.
smite.
Wings.
let's
That's crazy.
go. Critical halberd.
And a critical smite.
Casey looking completely pissed, swings forward
Whoa.
into this guy.
Disgusting.
Is it 1d8 or
15.
2d? Oh, there we go. Yeah.
15 damage. He's gonna. Is he concentrating? Yeah, darkness. Yeah. We'll get his check out here. Oh, it's a high check.
That's
Yeah, I don't think I can deal 48 damage this turn. I'm
Smite,
not that level of
you don't
cool
click.
yet.
Don't click the feature. Click the spell.
Yeah, I remember that now.
All right, and then click critical damage. Oof. That is a lot of fucking damage, but not enough to break that concentration at the moment. But you badly fucking hurt him.
Yeah,
The sword
34,
slices
that's
down.
fucking crazy.
Dang.
He looks up and, bloody, he says, "Ah, you're making a big mistake," and pulls out his weapon.
You made a bigger one when you decided to fuck with my friend.
She's a thief! And he's badly wounded, though. Anything else on your turn?
Yeah, I got the bonus action. Is Thaumaturgy a bonus action?
It is a free action.
Oh, it's a free action.
Yeah.
Free action, Thaumaturgy to booming voice. We're even now, Talia.
I'll give her one more perception with advantage.
Ooh, that's nice. That was a good choice. Yeah.
She stops, turns, like pulls her hood down. Casey? Why'd you tell them my name? And she's gonna keep running.
Oh,
Oh no!
That's what you think
priceless.
her name is.
Priceless.
He says, "Oh, you
Oh,
know
we're
her?
gonna-
You can pay her debts then."
now we have to.
Bonus action polearm attack.
Now we have to win.
Well, we're all in now.
21 hits. Wait, can he? No, that would only make it meet it. Damn, he can't parry it. Close.
Ooh. Yeah.
That's a new concentration check as well, because it's a separate attack.
Yeah, 5 damage on him.
Nice.
5 damage.
DC 10 con.
Yeah.
Darkness
Ooh.
falls.
Ooh.
All right. Why don't you pick me up when I go down?
Well, we
I
move
mean, you
to
probably won't.
Luzon.
All right, I could do the field medic thing and heal Casey, or I could just shoot and kill the guy, or try to.
Well,
I don't know.
your call.
Your call, but I don't know if we want to gun a man down in the street. We're already picking a fight.
You
Oh,
guys
so what's the plan?
are
what's the plan
spreading
here?
posters of your celebration, and townsfolk are now screaming and running. I'm gonna move some of them a bit because they're starting to like push away from the situation.
Okay, so what I'll do then is I'll cast Cure Wounds on Casey, and I'll tell them there's no need for fighting. I'm sure there's a misunderstanding. We were invited here, and that'll be my turn, I guess. Let me do the Cure Wounds.
Give me a persuasion. It's not an
Okay.
action. I just want to see if they give you any response to that.
All right. Not great.
You see, he says, "You cut first," and he's got his sword out still.
I did not cut first.
Well, they were Eldritch blasted first. First,
Sorry.
you guys did first blood.
You make a valid point. Maybe I should have shot.
Heal.
Yeah.
Smile.
You have no available first level slots. Why do I have?
Well, you did use some stuff for the dragon. Did you possibly use those at all for any of that?
No, I just may have not long rested in a while.
Yeah, I don't think you had to spend any spell slots today.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Go ahead and just refresh those. That's fine.
All right, sweet. Sorry about that.
Paladin gets a crit. Neuron activated.
Damn, max healing on that. 11 healing back to Casey puts him to unharmed. Wait, it
It's
puts-
Jover. We're so back.
All right, just calm down and just don't get hit.
Anything else on your
Uh-huh.
turn, Luzon?
No, that'll do it.
All right, so difficult terrain for this guy. He wades through, and he's actually
I will op attack.
yeah. He doesn't know you're a polearm master. Go for it. God damn.
Are you
Oh my god.
blood for the blood god? Skulls for the skull throne.
Rocket.
16 points of damage. Describe how you kill
If
him.
it's not lethal. I take the so halberds have the armor piercer on the back, right?
Mhm.
I just kind of hook his leg, pick him up, and knock him out that way. Just bang his head against the stair.
You all hear a thud, a heavy thud as his head hits the concrete, the stone or the cobblestone floor, and he's out cold. That's his turn. That's your reaction.
Oh, I have been itching for one of these.
What does he have to make to get out of this? Strength check?
Yeah.
Rayhan? What's your DC?
My bad, I was muted. Strength check, yeah.
Yep, what's your DC?
13, if I'm not mistaken. That's nuts.
Oh,
bruh.
he fucking nails it. Rips the roots off, pulls out his short sword. This one... it just cut him down. Only so much has come from Rayhan and Morrow, though you guys did blast, and he's healing.
So many decisions.
There are a lot of decisions to make. This guy's
How
also
tactical is this boy?
he's also gonna cast Darkness, I think. Will that get him that much? It won't. He's gonna cast Fairy Fire.
Ooh. Wait, it's his action to break out, right?
Oh, you're
he's
right.
still-
You're right. It's
Yeah.
an action to break out. My bad. My bad. He won't cast anything. Full action to break out. That sucks for him.
Reaction is crying.
We'll go after the healer. Get close enough to the combat.
I haven't touched anyone.
You healed.
I'm just trying to break up
You
the
touched
fight.
me.
Jeez.
Well,
Can't we all just get along?
well, you
Knock
healed.
out the tax collector.
Torgal.
Well, I know what I'm doing.
Oh, that works too.
I will see him go for Stinky, my quite possibly my best friend.
Hell yeah.
And I'm just gonna clobber him.
Oh, that's going in the memes.
Let me delete the concentration. You have a +2 from flanking, but you don't need it on a 24.
Not that. God damn.
bad, but it
Beautiful.
doesn't finish him. Just knocks him to 1 HP as you slice down his chest and blood starts to spill.
That's okay. I'm gonna action surge.
Shit. We've been itching for a combat, damn it.
The fighter and the
20.
paladin, we've been waiting too long.
20 hits.
And
With
this is
only-
non-lethal.
With only 1 HP, how do you knock him out?
Seeing that Casey did his attack non-lethally, I'll kind of look at my sword, flip it so I'm holding the sharp point, and just smack him in the head with the hilt.
Okay. Just grabbing the flat end of your blade and just landing
just
him with the
bashing
hilt.
him.
Humble bomb.
And I think that's 5, 10. I'll put myself here.
All right, that would be 20.
Yeah, that should be I have 40, so I'm good.
You want to
Historically, that's a legit way of attacking someone in full plate armor.
That's what made me think of it.
Amaro, top of round 2. Things are going in your favor quickly. You see a lot of blood spilled by Casey, but Luzan quickly cleans that up, and 2 of them are knocked out as Korgel pushes the front.
Okay. We're gonna go for a dissonant whispers on the unharmed seafarer crew, dude.
Doesn't that one also have concentration?
No,
Really?
no, you might be thinking of hideous laughter.
Hmm.
Mm.
Oh no. Tasha's hit it. Yep, you're right.
I
He
know
needs
Tasha
to make
says.
a saving
did.
throw.
This is at this guy or the captain? Or
This
person?
guy.
This guy? Okay. Bam. Oh, okay, no modifier. Perfect. He fails.
Cool. 9 psychic damage. And, yeah, I think he's got to use his reaction
Immediately
to move
use a
as
reaction.
far as he can.
To run away. All right. Reaction used. And, so it's not a frighten. To run away, I think that his best option would actually be to run past you back to the ships. And I'm wondering, let's see, how far could he get if he goes this way? Because that'd be 5, 15, 25. That'd be it, right? So, you know, he's really not getting
It's
that far
roughly the
either
same,
way.
it looks like.
Pretty fucked either way.
Climb
so
up the roof.
we'll go here. No, he
Did
won't
he-
climb up the roof. He's just gonna run into the entangle.
Did he pass by me?
He did.
I will take the opportunity attack.
Beautiful.
I don't know. Let me just double check. This doesn't stop op attacks, does it? If available.
No,
move
it
fast as
doesn't.
I can. Oh yeah, go for it.
Effectively, I'm just gonna take a page out of Casey's book, and as he runs by, try to trip him. Nope.
That will miss as the roots do kind of trip you a bit, and he runs past and jumps the weapon and keeps running. All right, Amaro.
That was a bad idea.
And, then I still have my bonus action. Let's see, they're gone.
And movement, unless you're good.
And movement if I want that. I'm going to use telekinetic to pull him 5 feet back into Korgle's range.
Oh, that's
That is
beautiful.
evil.
Where's my shove?
That
There we go. Strength saving
is
throw.
pretty
Just giving
damn
me
funny.
do-overs.
Oh, he does.
Ah, he succeeded that one.
Ooh, wow.
Yeah.
I was trying to give you a do-over.
He grabs onto a
really
lamppost and he's like being yanked, and he's like, "No!" Ah!
That's my turn.
Rayhan.
Cool. Let's see how close I can get. You know what? It's at an angle, so I think it's 25 feet forward, 10 feet up, roughly.
What are you
For
trying
a
to
full
do?
movement. I'm flying upward, but I'm also
Flying
going toward
upward,
it.
yeah, okay.
I see how
Because we
close
weren't
I-
being attention grabbing enough. Funny, haha.
I'm actually gonna cut it a little bit.
Do you have a fly speed?
Yes, I have wings.
You have
It's a
wings.
tiefling variant. Yes,
Why aren't there any wings in your picture, Rayhan? I want to see cool wings.
because I couldn't get it to work, so I
Ah,
just
damn
envision
it.
it as I put them away whenever I don't need them
All right, that's
because
pretty
I
cool.
couldn't get it to work.
They're down on his hip. He has ass wings.
Maximum ride style.
We just
did-
see combat starts, and you just start flying like an angel.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? Let's do that because later on, I do get the ability to just fly through my subclass. So I'm
Same
just
here.
gonna
We can
come
fly
back-
together.
Yeah. So I'm gonna thorn whip this guy,
All right.
Yeah, well, I can jump good.
and it is a normal roll. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he's not entangled.
He's not entangled now.
Beautiful. So there's that. I imagine
Alright.
it hits,
A 21 hits, yes. 3 points of damage.
and I will pull him 10 feet up towards me if I can.
Pull him
Oh
up
my god.
into the air.
Yeah.
Roll 1d6 as you yank him upwards, and he is going to land right here.
Beautiful. And
This one
bludgeoning
guy's having a
damage-
really bad day.
We're just wanting to give our tanks a workout.
And
Man, the
5
real
bludgeoning.
VIP of knocking out these guys have been the floor.
Yeah.
And with my rules, You can knock people out with magic. Is this knocking him out or is this killing him?
Knocking him out. Just
Alright.
pick him up and let him hit his back on the ground.
Slams down into the ground as the roots release.
And because this guy's gonna be a problem, so I am gonna let me untarget him. And target him. And I'm gonna go ahead and do where's my features at? Starry form, archer, and my wild shape. So I'm gonna burn a use of that. And do a bonus action archery attack. This is advantage because he's still entangled, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
And on subsequent turns, you can make that attack. Very cool. A celestial starry arrow shoots out. 7 points of damage. He cannot parry that either. Alright. Slams into the first mate. He seems a lot more hardy than the others.
Cool. And that'll be the end of my turn.
Talia. Is she...
Oh.
Does she care? I don't think she wants to get in trouble with random townsfolk. She casts invisibility.
Valid. She's so real for that.
Oops, that's too far of movement. She is going to move as well, but she's invisible. Why is it not skipping defeated? That guy's dead. Boom. He cannot do another darkness, which means action to break out.
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Oh yeah.
We're so annoying.
Oh my
They're
god.
So annoying.
Jeez.
Sorry, bud.
No, you're good. You're good. You guys played this really, really well. He is locked down as he's trying to cut away and pull his feet out of the roots. You can't attack them, right? You have to make a strength check. Let me just...
Yes.
All right.
I think web you can burn it, but not
Web you
entangle.
can attack. Yeah, there's a couple things you can attack, but this he's restrained. Has to make a strength check against your spell DC, and the hex keeping him from quite being able to do that. As he pulls at the roots, you see like a necrotic energy pulse around his arms, and his veins kind of like twitch, and he just can't seem to do it as the hex interrupts his ability there. And that is unfortunately all he can do right now. No bonus
Give a
actions
little
on this
high five
character
to
sheet.
Morrow from a distance.
He is going to stay right there.
Casey. Reaction comes back. No, wait. You don't know what you're doing.
You can send the bill to Captain Piss Off.
Casey misses.
Casey misses.
Oh no.
High
after the
DC.
one-liner?
Okay.
Okay.
I hate to see it.
Does he at least have to waste his parry, or is bro just that goated?
It misses.
All right.
Okay.
There's no way.
Now he parries.
Oh,
Yeah.
Nice.
Damn it! You're
Waste
supposed to
of
go
one.
down when I use the one-liner.
He says,
Now
you
just
don't
looks
know what you're
awkward.
messing with. Stand down.
Uh huh.
You know he's not referring to himself, but his gang.
Yeah.
Any movement?
Yeah, sure. If he wants to come, if he wants to approach me, he'll have to
Go through all that. All right.
Mhm.
Well, you are getting out of your op attack range too, though. Your call. Although I think he's going to go down. He's probably going to go down before we get there. Luzon.
Yeah.
All right. All right, all right. I won't use the pistol because that's lethal. Like, I don't think I can make a non-lethal shot. Can I?
You could
The
pistol whip him.
pistol cannot be non-lethal. No, melee attacks can knock people out, and certain
Okay.
spells that are either force, bludgeoning. There's a couple that I allow. I have it written in here somewhere.
That's
Yeah, I
fair.
think it was
I was like, I could
force,
shoot for his toes or something.
This could be your wrestling comeback.
You're right. You're right. Actually, I should have Ro with me,
Hit him with a
right?
rock bottom.
Did that type in Elvish? God damn it.
Yes, your bird is with you.
Why is it-
Yeah, I don't
Why
because
am I
if that's
Elvish?
if I think what I'd want to do here is send Ro and send a
What the fuck?
shocking grasp into him from here.
Yeah.
There we go. So bludgeoning, meaning I do allow you to use slashing and pierce or slashing weapons like swords, to bludgeon with just the side of it. But yes, bludgeoning damage or those types of magic. But sorry, Luzon, what did you do? I missed it.
No worries. I was saying I should have Ro with me. I don't see the token, but I'll assume that
It's not with you. I'll drop them down. But no,
Yeah.
absolutely.
yeah.
Normally.
So
Oh, never mind. Go ahead. I'm
no,
sorry.
please, no, go ahead.
I was gonna say he's normally under adventure party. If you made the token yourself.
Yeah, he's in your summons.
Yeah.
So if you go to Adventure Party Summons, you should be able to find him.
Oh,
But there
thank you.
go.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Sweet.
Yeah, you guys
Verb.
can spawn tokens on the map on your own here.
Didn't know that. Sweet.
Oh
I
well,
got,
a
I
bird,
got you, I
bird,
got
bird.
you.
Bird is the word.
Yeah. So I'll fly over and then I'll use yeah, he's got the channel magic. Also
Yeah,
send
he can
that through.
deliver a spell for you. What's he delivering?
Shocking grasp, and I'll try to do it as like a non-lethal kind of. I need you to go to sleep, but nothing personal.
How does it look when you have Ro deliver a spell?
It goes from like the wings, it flies at it, and then it just spreads its wings, and then from there you see magic channel through like the pipes and through the gems through the
Mhm.
wings, and then just expands downwards, kind
Like
of
a little charge up sound, like.
yeah, kind of like a small little zap from his wings.
So he is wearing leather, so not metal. But go ahead and make the attack. He's restrained, so you have advantage anyway.
Oh, okay, cool.
That's
That's
crazy.
gonna miss, unfortunately.
Unfortunate. All right.
If
Well,
he makes another round, it's gonna be very funny.
He's got a high AC. You guys did some serious damage early on here. At first, I was like, this is kind of a big fight for level 2s, but then you guys fucking smashed it.
all right, and then I'm just gonna mention like, hey, I'm still offering the olive branch. Like, you should probably take it and my turn.
Hold on. You can bonus action have Ro make his ranged attack. If you want.
Oh, is that
Yeah.
true? Okay, sweet.
Yeah.
Is
Your
it
bonus
force
able
strike.
to non-lethal with
Yeah.
that though?
Oh, it can.
He
Can that
has-
not be? It's a ranged weapon attack.
His
Okay.
actions
force
require
damage.
your bonus actions.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
I see.
So yeah. If you use
So
your,
I already used it to use channel magic then.
no.
No,
if
that
you
was
use your action to cast Shocking Grasp, it's his reaction to deliver it.
Yep.
Then your bonus action to make him use his action.
so. Ro has reacted. You've acted. Ro can bonus, or you can have him bonus action,
Gotcha.
and Ro can act. It's
Okay.
a lot. Artificers are
It
a
is.
lot.
Sorry about this.
Yeah,
Okay.
No,
It's
you're good,
tough.
and that's why
Artificer's a complicated class.
Rayhan played through quite a bit of one, so and we appreciate the help because he's
Yeah, absolutely. I
He's
really
gotten
do.
it down
I
there.
love that. Yeah, please.
Yeah.
Cool. So if I can't do it as a non-lethal, then I'm just not gonna actually
no
try
force.
to kill him.
Force
Oh, no, you
is
can't force him.
non-lethal.
Okay, sweet.
Force,
So I'll
psychic,
attack.
or thunder can be non-lethal.
All right. So let's see if Ro can actually do this.
Oh,
Ooh, he can.
He's
All right.
already reacted, so he can't parry. That hits.
Nice.
It's only 4
Nice.
damage. Not going to put him down, but it hits him.
Good job, Ro. Good job.
Well, a
Good
bird, bird, bird. Bird is the word.
All right. Who's next? Korgel.
Oh, I actually think I need to change that, actually. He had to get into melee. So how much flight does Ro have?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So Ro
has
backs off and
20,
then shoots.
20 feet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect. Otherwise, I would have had to have disadvantaged you.
Okay.
Because it's ranged.
Yeah.
And you were
Oh,
It's
down.
gotcha,
normally
okay.
good.
But
Do
you're
the
good.
force strike first, and then shock and grasp second, if you have to.
Yeah, no, but you're good. He's already reacted. Korgel,
Makes sense.
your turn in the entangle. Just difficult terrain. You trudge through for 10, then 20 feet of movement.
Yeah, and then I'm just gonna try to bash him.
Oh, it's with
Advantage.
advantage. He's restrained.
Oh, okay.
Yep, he's restrained. So one more roll.
Nope.
Oh.
That's nuts.
I'm just swinging at him. He's ducking and dodging.
Ducking and dodging right now. Unfortunately, that's about it unless you have a bonus.
I don't think I have anything I can do as a bonus.
Dodge, duck,
Let's see.
dip, dive, and dodge.
Chicken, dodger run, chicken, dodger
Yeah,
ball.
level 2, I don't think... I mean, you've only
Yeah.
got second wind, which you're fine. All right?
Yeah, which I already used. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, I used action surge. Nope, nothing.
Yeah, no. Second wind just gives you health, but you're full HP.
Yeah.
Round 3. The Seafarer has not backed down, but you can tell Amaro he is on his last leg. Mostly supported
right.
by the entangle.
Well, let's gonna go for a better sort of angle on him here. Kind of gonna avoid the bodies and Luzon and Korgel if I can there. Let's see if I can put him down non-lethally here with an Eldritch Blast. Normal or advantage?
He's restrained, so advantage.
Advantage.
Hey.
Definitely.
There we go. And then from the Hex, 1d6 damage.
We'll roll, yeah, click damage and then add 1d6 under situational bonus.
Okay.
Beautiful. 14. How does it look?
So basically, he dodges Korgel's swing, only to kind of briefly glance up and get a face full of purple eldritch energy right to the face.
As that slams in.
And Amaro's going to pull back just enough to make it non-lethal.
Yep, force damage, you're good to go. As it slams into him, he falls unconscious, still wrapped up in the roots. Some townsfolk kind of oohing and awing as they start to surround. Let me roll a D. We're going to say a D. It's a busy day. We're going to say a D12 plus 3. You guys have 14 rounds before guards show up.
Oh,
Yeah.
out of here. Gone.
So we will end the
I wanna-
combat there. Yeah. You
wanna-
guys have some immediate time. There's nobody like rushing over. That's all that was for. Let me close out the combat. A couple of things. You guys can obviously like go to look at them, but Talia invisibly sneaks over and says, "Casey, you idiot! Now they know my name."
You always used your name. Why would I think anything else?
They were chasing me. She's still invisible, but I'll display her token.
Mm-hmm. Well, I don't know. Usually when these things happen, it's because you swindled someone in a game of cards.
Well, I didn't swindle them. They just think I did.
Yeah, that's why I stopped them. You're welcome.
Side note, I'm collecting the money out of their pockets if I can.
Yeah, me and Rayhan are just going to go through and sort of see what they have on them.
I'm gonna try to loot them as well, and
Zero shame.
absolutely.
Loot that body.
She
See if they have any interesting armor.
she looks around and says, "Whatever. I'll talk to you later about this."
Hey, you know Trollskull? The alley?
Yeah, what about it?
Meet us there.
All right. Sure. You guys should get out of here too before the guards show up.
Yep,
Well,
just a minute.
not my
Yep.
first time avoiding guards.
You know what? I'll
And-
grab their swords too. You can sell
Well,
that
so
for a
one
pretty penny.
thing that you all notice, their disguise begins to fall off.
Ah.
You see
Mhm.
4 drow.
Uh-oh.
Hmm.
She looks over and says,
Well, that's
"Oh, what the hell?"
Yeah, that's confirmed our suspicions. By the way, you just swindled a drow mercenary company. Congrats.
I didn't swindle them. I'll tell you later. And she's gonna. You just hear her running off.
Do we
She
tie
says,
them
"I'll
up?
see you in Trollskull." You guys restrain
Honestly,
them, loot them.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll take their
leave the
swords
symbols.
and sell those later.
Leave the symbols though.
Ooh, yeah, leave the symbols. Let
You
me
Yeah, yeah.
rock
actually
them.
notice none of them are wearing any.
Oh, fuck.
Well, okay. So just out of curiosity, what sort of clothing are they wearing?
They do have somewhat of like a sailor pirate garb on. So a lot of that wasn't much of an illusion. Most of the illusion was they're human guys. But they're very much dressed like they look.
Okay.
Okay.
They have
Well, at the
shields
very least,
too.
we have our suspicions confirmed.
Yeah, now I really want to go take a look at that ship.
That seems like a horrible idea.
But aren't you curious what they're up to? I mean, it
Of
sounds
course.
dangerous, but like,
This is
I don't
true,
know.
but
Hey,
there are
let's deliberate
a
this
lot
and
of them.
rest.
In any case, we should
Hey, Sheep.
take what we can and go sooner rather than later.
Right, right.
Well, if we
So,
want to
yeah.
look at the ship, shouldn't we do that before these ones get back?
Nah, they're gonna get arrested probably by the guard.
Unless their buddies get them first. But regardless, we need to leave because I don't
Yeah.
feel like talking with the guards today.
I don't either. So I'm gonna take their swords and sell those things.
And tomorrow we'll look for anything non-sword related.
Give me investigations, but oh god damn it, it's typing in fish again. What's wild is I have it on common, but it is because I had one of the elves selected last, even though I unselected him. There we go.
Okay, I'm not
Go
doing
ahead.
too well. I'm doing it fast.
I'm gonna go ahead and guide myself as I look.
I
You're
am
good. You're good.
thorough.
Well, so one thing, guys, we either do group checks or an individual check. Yes. So if you guys
Oh,
want to
so-
do a group check, then we'll take the average here,
Nah, we'll give it to Luzon. I'll give it
Yeah,
to
yeah.
Luzon.
and you can give him advantage. But Luzon got a 19. It's plenty good.
He's good with his 22.
But
Fish
no,
for the
perfect.
crit.
Fish for the crit, Luzon.
All right.
Give me an
All right.
investigation.
Why not? Why not?
That would have been wild if you
Nah.
hit the crit.
That
22
would
is
have-
really
yeah.
good, though. You go through their things. What we'll do is we're going to take a quick break as we're at the halfway point. When we come back, I will have all of their loot available in a box. And then you guys can decide what you
Okay.
do. And then once we deal with this whole Talia situation, we'll start going into some of the downtime here. So let's do a 10-15 minute break, and then go talk to Talia. Or go over to the ships, whatever you guys do.
Beautiful.
Well, if we weren't on Briganda our shit list before, we definitely are now.
Yeah.
Absolutely
think they
at
like
the
us
moment
much.
here. I'll get that ready. Stream, we will see you all in 10 or 15 minutes. I'm going to put us on a screen here while we do that. put
It's
us
like
live
the
on
thing with
stream
the
while people
spyglass
do it.
being 1,000 gold. They're just more technically hard to make, so that's why.
Yeah.
Right. No, that makes sense. That's just crazy. All right, and this guy had a
I guess because
shield.
it slows down crossbow expert for players sometimes.
Only one shield. All right, so that's all the loot. 620 gold worth of stuff.
Holy.
But it'll be
Uh,
halved because
22,
we're
22
reselling.
investigation. I am going to give you something extra for that.
Ooh.
They don't have any letters or anything on them like that, but fine. Give you a little bit extra loot. See what they have on them. Random treasure. We're gonna do one that is individual treasure challenge rating 0 to 4. Okay, I don't think Luzon is here. One of you roll me a D100.
I got it.
Nope, already got it.
Oof.
I didn't roll it. The wooden chest did.
It's either good or bad. It's either really good or really
Well, it's copper pieces, but
I
it
was
is
gonna say, is it a mimic?
no, it is 1400 copper pieces, but it's only copper. It could have been a lot more.
good.
That's a lot to carry.
14 gold. God.
Why do they
I
have so
imagine
much
it's
copper
all
on
in
them?
pouches, anyways.
Individual, like throughout them all, majority of it was on the first mate. But yeah, mostly copper. I mean, they've been selling little trinkets, so it makes sense, but not a lot.
Well, that's like 14 pounds of coinage, isn't it?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And well, it's actually 4d6 times 100. So I guess roll me 4d6.
It's 28 pounds of coin.
Roll me 4d6. Let's see if it is 1400. All right, so 15 times 100. So it's 1500, and then roll me 1d6. And then 40 electrum pieces,
You.
which are gross, I know.
20 gold pieces. I'm gonna round that up.
What even is
So
Electrum?
It's
35
5
gold.
silver.
Hmm.
It's a mix between.
What
It's like kind of like a nickel, where there's like a penny and then a nickel and then the dime. It's a mix between the two different alloys. So it has silver and gold in it, I believe.
Yeah.
They have
Double
a
check. I
specific
think
name in
that's.
Waterdeep.
Oh, they all
I
coins
don't
do in
remember.
Waterdeep. I can find that for you guys too. Let me. Because gold or
I'm
gold
pretty sure I remember
dragons.
reading at one point
Yeah, they
that
have all
it's
the
more common to
coinage.
deal in Electrum in Waterdeep than it is to deal in gold. Unless it's a
Awesome.
super massive purchase.
Yeah, that makes sense. That could be true. Let me check
I don't remember where
on.
I read it, but
Oh, it's probably true. Who knows? Let's just search Electrum and see what comes up. Nothing. All right, let's scroll down to their coins. Here it is.
Damn, they were they were set up. So it's roughly 655 gold, give or take how much comes off from resale.
40 Electrum and 1500 copper. That's the coinage there. So Electrum are known as tails. Is that the Electrum? Double check here.
ew, that's right.
That does mean they
I
were carrying
remember.
like over 30 pounds of coinage on them. Like those guys were jingling as we fought them.
Pretty
We
much, yeah. No wonder they couldn't catch Talia.
Yeah, they could. They're just weighed down by giant bags of gold or coins.
They've got nibs and tails. Nibs and tails.
So I'm back.
Welcome back.
There you go.
Let me finish swallowing.
But
How
Understandable.
much damage did I do
interesting.
in just that one?
34 if I'm not mistaken.
I think it was more than that. Well, because there was also the offhand attack.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're
and
pushing
that was
40
all
total.
together, yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Well,
Well,
16.
you guys should all be able to loot this wooden chest, so you can double click it. If anybody specifically wants the stuff, you can take it. If not, this might be a good time to start a party loot.
Ew.
Actually, I should put one of those back. I'll put one of those back in a second.
How do I?
If we need help carrying it, I should be able to carry
Yeah.
most of it.
I'm curious. Like, what are the qualities of?
Whatever you can't carry, we'll grab.
What are the qualities?
Yeah. Well, what's the quality of like chainmail? Like, what's the AC on it? I'm not able to like find a place to click. Or...
Sure.
Oh, I just put it in the chat. I have it.
Thank you.
Okay.
It's
Yeah,
16
chainmail is
AC
16.
stealth disadvantage.
Okay.
And you need 13 strength to be able to move your full speed with it.
I actually
I see.
have an armor chart if you want to see that. Let me pull that
Yeah.
up.
Cause yeah, why not?
I will drop that right
Let me
here.
see. Where's my?
Oh, there's a shield. I'm proficient in shields. I was just looking through that earlier. I think I'm gonna take the shield.
Do
And
it.
maybe try to go for like
Ooh, yeah.
a shield and pistol kind of thing.
Nice.
Yep.
So you can see all the requirements there. Chainmail, or is this a chain shirt? This is chain. Let me double check. Was this supposed to be chainmail or chain shirt? Oh, my bad. Those should be chain shirts.
Okay,
a
that
bit
makes
weird
sense.
that they were in heavy armor.
Yeah, that's my bad. Okay, so ignore those. And let me add chain shirts. I can't delete them, so the loot sheet is really broken right now. Alright, so chain shirt times 3 instead. They're 50 gold, not 75. It's still a lot.
Yeah.
Just ignore those chainmails.
I gotta make myself a half plate armor then.
Should I? So am I taking everything to just carry it so we can sell? Has everybody taken what they want out of it?
If you're just selling it, I'll create a party loot. You don't have to overload your
Okay,
inventory.
perfect.
Sweet.
Then yeah, we're just selling it.
Yeah, the rest is
How
Aside from the
heavy?
shield.
Yeah,
Yeah,
how
I took
heavy
the
is
shield.
everything? Because I should be able to just carry it.
Look at those
Weight
weights.
should be on there.
Yeah, those are-
255 minus 55, 55, 55. So let me see here. 255 minus 55 minus 55 minus 55 equals 90 pounds. Those
I can
chain
carry
mails
most
should
of
be really
it.
heavy.
I can carry like 100 pounds of it, so not most of it.
No, 90 pounds would be all of it. Yeah, you're good.
Oh, I'm sorry, I misremembered because of the
90
points. Of
pounds. That's it.
90 pounds. Yeah, I'll carry all of it then, and still not be encumbered.
Okay, yeah.
What a beast.
And selling everything so we could just party loot that.
So you guys do have the time to take it all. And I will say, quickly pulling, maybe even cutting some straps to get it all off quicker. But you get the armors off as quickly as you can. By the time you're done, there's people watching you guys loot these, right? People are crowding around.
This is embarrassing.
There's a lot of talk going on. I would like either a group. You know what? Let's just do a group persuasion check. I would like a group persuasion check to see how the crowd is faring.
Well, that's some good news.
Don't worry, guys. I'll
Okay,
do the heavy
okay.
lifting here.
Concern.
Oh, hey, it's not as bad as it could have been.
Holy fuck. This is
Hey.
crazy.
We are right.
Riz party.
Hey, going. There's
Oh
no
my god!
We are so back.
way.
Divided by 5. That's an average of 18.6. Most of the people think you're justified here. A lot of people are just like, they're drow. They're mostly focused on the fact that they all seem to have been in disguise as drow. Like there's not a lot of people that are really upset that you're stealing their stuff. So that's good. Let's turn this to a legacy sheet. And then we'll turn that into the party loot, and then I'll give all of you guys full access to it. You guys just split up the coins, or what do you want to do with
Yes.
that?
Yeah, we would just
I
split
think so.
that up.
Because it'll save us the time of having to go sell it and whatnot. Because I don't think we're keeping anything.
Except for the
Yeah.
shield.
Yeah, except
Yeah, I've already taken the shield. So
You got it. So I'm just going to put the coins, I'm just going to delete this. I got that set up. I'm going to give you guys all access to party loot. And that'll be under the adventuring party. I'm going to put it under one of the bags, but for now, we're going to set that to owner. And we will put it under... I'm just going to make a
Under
folder, under adventuring party with a folder called loot. It's party loot icon. It's an actual character, but it has all that stuff in its inventory.
sweet.
And then for the coins, let's divide those up.
Should have 4 gold each from the electrum.
Well, it's not gold.
Oh, right. We're gonna actually do.
It's not gold.
Yep. Let me do.
You guys can definitely change that after, but so divided by 5,
8.
300 copper pieces each, and
Let
then
me add
10,
this up.
10 electrum each, right? Is that how much electrum?
Should be
was
8
there?
because I think there's 5 of us, aren't there?
How many electrum was there again?
40.
40 electrum.
40 electrum, 8 electrum each. So everybody add
Gagging.
300 copper and 8 electrum.
Got it.
God.
Electrum in my sheet. I'm actually gagging.
And you can totally like just exchange this later for gold. That's fine. But at the moment, that it has its weight. All right. So you guys gather all of that. People crowd around, looking at the fact that they're all drow, just murmuring like, "Who were all of them?" With that persuasion, do any of you like say anything to the crowd? Do you guys try to like use this as an opportunity in any way, or do you just grab the things and go?
Tell them we were attacked tomorrow in his head.
Perhaps someone who doesn't have an Omnian accent.
Casey.
And be sure to come and gamble at.
No.
These guys tried to cheat the table. Who knows?
I'm gonna roll one history check.
What am I doing with my life?
You see some of the crowd has already identified your group. You guys have been advertising, you've been hanging out posters telling everybody about the coming thing, and some people are whispering like, "Isn't that new tavern, the casino owners?" And like people are pointing and murmuring. You hear them talking.
Oh, that's what that does. Never mind.
Nothing to worry about. Just ran into some trouble. Authorities will be here, and they'll be able to handle them from here.
Do all of you leave?
I think we're all safe here at this point.
Do you leave or do you wait for the authorities?
Shit. I think we should dip.
I think we should get out of here.
Yep. And to help facilitate that, Amaro will use the sound version of Minor Illusion to create this sound of very loud trumpet and fanfare behind the crowd to hopefully get them turning away so we can dip.
A loud fanfare sounds off. I had fanfare. But with that,
I mean,
all
if
of
you had that
start to
prepped, I'd
dip.
be amazed.
I do on one of my other games, but I guess not on this one.
And as they get distracted, just before we dip out, I'm going to use prestidigitation. I can use that up to 3 times at once to create the image of the Brigandairth on their clothes.
Mm.
On 3 of their clothes. So I can only do it 3 times.
You're using what to do that?
Prestidigitation. I can make a symbol appear on an object or surface for up to an hour.
Cool.
And I can do that up to 3 times.
You mark the
Snatch.
you mark the drow, and they are now. I mean, they're stripped down to their skivvies and left in the street. Crowd kind of circling around them. You all start to make your way away.
You just have the Briganda undies now.
Got to get the
Um,
corporate branded undies.
I want to check if we're followed or anything like that before we go.
Do you guys try to stealth away?
Sure.
I think it's
from
a
what-
Not a-
terrible
not a-
idea.
Not initially, but when we turn a corner, we will just definitely try not
Yeah.
to
Oh,
get
yeah,
as much
beautiful.
attention.
Give me a stealth to
And-
just get lost in the crowd, as you do see some of the townsfolk are like, "Hey, you can't leave. The guards will be here soon."
But do you mind a disadvantage, right?
We're gonna say group DC here is 12.
Okay, not bad. Even with disadvantage.
Don't worry, guys. I got us.
Plus 5. The 6 and the 5 are pretty low. The 21 really boosts it up. Plus 17 divided by 5. 12.2. You guys make it.
Holy.
Yeah,
close.
Rayhan
Damn.
actually does gut you. He pulls you guys into like a corner, like this way, not that way, and you guys quickly, I'm gonna say, Rayhan, you even know like a safe house nearby that you pass through. It's like an empty warehouse. You guys hide out for a minute. The crowd runs past. You guys sneak off into a back alley and then slip off onto the high road, lost in the crowd. You hear the parade starting in the distance. You all run away as you can hear guards arriving.
Man, sneaking away from guards was a lot easier when I wasn't constantly wearing heavy armor.
That's true. Also, Luzon, I think the chain shirts don't have disadvantage, so you might be able to take one of those.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah. So it's either go for
Chain shirt
breastplate would
does
be.
not.
Oh
does
yeah,
not
or
have
chain shirt or breastplate. Yeah.
Your
It's
call,
-1 AC for you, I think, but you also don't have disadvantage anymore.
Your call.
Do we have them in the party loot?
We do
Yep.
have chain
Mhm.
shirts, but let me double check here.
I
Yeah,
kind I'll fit
yeah,
that.
you'd lose 1 AC. Your call.
I'll hold on to the 1 AC up until I find a breastplate.
Okay.
Talia will say that she's already waiting, kind of walking around the alley. As you guys all arrive, she's sitting up on a box, going through what looks to be a bag of coins.
Same though.
She sees you all. Oh, Casey, what? Did you get away from all of them? No guards? I didn't think you'd all be back here
Yeah.
that quick.
Please. You think I don't know how to get away from guards?
Oh,
You think I don't know how to get away from guards?
honestly, I kind of thought that you would talk to them. Guess you made the smart call for once. You know they can't be reasoned with most of the time.
Yeah, Casey. But it's
Running numbers. Is
Do I
this
get
a
the sense
slight?
they know each other?
If it's a
Oh
slight.
yeah, they said names, never mind.
Rayhan, give me an insight check, if you would like. But she comes over to you. You took all their stuff. Well, I guess that's not a bad idea.
That's crazy.
Yeah, Rayhan, you
Not-
instantly notice some tension and some definitely some looks. There's definitely some a little
I mean,
bit.
with the nat 20, I'll just send you the whole backstory, gamer. Here you go.
Yeah. Like, man, he must have known her since she was maybe 15.
Like weirdly accurate about all of it.
You know that.
You met in the summer.
On a 20,
My
you
first
think
childhood
that
love.
you do think that they are a little bit estranged at the moment, as there's like, definitely some tension there, but some previous romantic interest at some point. Yeah.
Hmm. So, Casey, are you going to introduce us?
So am I allowed to use your name now, or
Yeah, idiot. We're not being chased now.
gentlemen? This is Talia, the only woman that can keep up with me at a card table that I've met so far.
Keep
I'm
up
sure
with.
others exist though.
I could wipe the floor with him. And she gives a
That's
bow.
saying a lot. Wow.
I believe
that's-
last time we crossed tables, it was me who walked away with all the chips. Yes.
Are we talking about just the last time, or do we want to look at the tally?
Ooh.
You know damn well that I can't count that high.
We have tables upstairs.
Yeah, we could just
You have
settle this
gambling
right here and
tables?
now.
Oh yeah, I'm running a casino now. Well, we are. Sorry, didn't mean to make it seem like that was my shindig. We
Oh,
are
shit.
running a
Alright.
casino.
This is that new place. Yeah, I heard about it.
Mm-hmm.
It's not open yet, is it? Kind of looks up.
We open
It
tomorrow.
opens tomorrow, right?
It does look nice.
Will be the grand opening. You should have seen it before we got our hands on it.
I'm sure
Maybe
there'll
she
be a
might
lot
have.
of money to be made if you come to the grand opening tomorrow. If you're as good as you say.
Most people know me as Nightshade of the card table. I'm, to say the least, I'm good at cards.
And you expressly told me not to call you that, so it was either that or Talia. So what do you want from me?
Just
Well, pleasure to meet you.
don't yell my name when I'm being chased, okay?
Does it seem like she cheats at cards?
She does seem to be intelligent. I don't know if you don't have any inkling of
Yeah.
that at the moment, but I mean, she does seem to have swindled those people. You don't really catch her as a cheater per se. Just somebody that's maybe a lot more skilled and knowledgeable than the people that she was just playing against.
Okay.
So, did you manage to get away with anything good?
Uh,
Oh yeah, what'd you take from them to get them so pissed?
one of them put up their pistol as a bargaining chip.
Ooh,
Ooh, yeah.
that'll do it. Those hurt. I got shot by, or no, you got shot by one. I point to Rayhan.
Yeah, I got taken the fuck out by one.
I've
He
never
may
seen
even
them
still have
before,
the scar.
so
Yeah, that was terrifying.
I mean, I had to win that round, right? And, well, I guess it pissed some of them off. I quickly ran out of the tent, and here we are.
I guess it was your lucky day you ran across me, huh?
Still haven't figured that out yet. If
Feel-
they do get released from the guards, they know my name now. It's kind of problematic.
Only if they really know your last name, or if you're well known around here.
How many
I
blue
imagine there are a
tieflings-
million Talias.
How many blue tieflings named Talia do you know?
True, that will narrow it down.
Two, but we don't talk about the other one.
She looks at you with like a cocked look, like, what? Right, well, can we go in?
Oh yeah, sure. I guess I'll pour you a drink since I outed you to a underdark mercenary company. Sound fair?
They were all drow. What is that about?
They're called
Long
Brigand
story.
Arth.
Long story. but you're not the only one they're looking for.
We'll give her history check. We'll say DC 20. Not most people know this. Yeah, no, she doesn't. She doesn't know it. She just says, Brigand Darth. Is that like those Xanathar thugs, or who?
Similar but different.
Well, I
it's
didn't
been a
know
bit
that.
topsy-turvy in Waterdeep recently, if you haven't noticed.
I thought they sounded weird, the Elvish accents. I didn't
Yeah, I
think they were
believe they
drow.
might be racially motivated.
Their captain has invited us to his ship for a conversation, although it might not be a friendly one at this point.
I say we take him
Yeah,
up
that
on
is-
it.
Nah.
That is a horrible idea. Why do you keep saying that?
I mean, we've been invited. Just seems rude to turn it down.
Well, if we weren't in trouble for taking out his gunmen, then we're definitely in trouble for getting 4 of his guys arrested.
She
Does that seem fair?
She grabs a drink, twigs it back. Well, only time will tell. So,
Where are you heading out nowadays?
oh. I'm staying with a few friends. It's not the worst place, but here, in Waterdeep at the moment.
Casey gets slightly serious for a second. And how safe do you think those places are?
Hmm. Oh, my friends? No, they're all nice.
I don't think you're realizing what I'm asking.
You mean if those guys come after me?
Mm-hmm.
They're not fighters. They're college buddies.
You went to college?
Yeah.
You are always smarter than me.
Did you even try
I-
college?
Do you think I could pass the test that you're supposed to do to get in there? I can't even read, Talia.
You still haven't learned to read? I thought you were gonna work on
Look.
It's hard.
Thank you, Korgel.
that. She says a phrase in Elvish. All of you that know Elvish, she says it's not that hard.
In Elvish, I'll respond, me and Rayhan do the heavy lifting for them.
Well, at least he's found somebody. Are you still with... Well... Kira?
Ooh.
There's like a twitch at the jaw. That's complicated.
And how's Mary doing?
She's doing well. We got our knife yesterday.
You got her a... Isn't she like... 4 or
4, yeah.
something?
Yeah.
What?
We read for him, but we can't make him responsible.
You guys talked me into it. I don't want to hear it.
We did no such thing.
No way.
Hey, you're the parent. Well,
She's crafty. Definitely smarter than me. She's 4.
Why don't we discuss this inside where there aren't any
oh yeah, I
Right,
assume that
assume
you
you
guys
can
have
let
you
us
guys
know.
have gone in when
Okay.
she asked. So you're
Oh,
all
yeah.
sitting down, you have a drink, and you guys chat. Does anybody bring up recruiting her?
So Casey very poorly does the signal. This is the first time he's asked, and he does it
Oh.
wrong.
Okay. Amaro looks at him funny for a second, and then it clicks in his head, and he goes, ah, and then opens up telepathy.
You know, as much as I enjoy teasing her, she's really in a pickle right now.
And you do not think that she will draw too much attention to us in her current state? The kind of
mean-
attention we don't want?
I mean, maybe, but I think we've drawn more attention than she has from them at this point. Fair?
Fair. What did you have in mind?
Well, she could work here. Maybe she can even stay here. I don't know. Or
Doing?
just keep her safe, at least. It's your guys' decision. I don't live here. But
That's true. Well, if you say she gambles as well as you do,
She could watch tables.
I mean, she could, but seems a bit of a waste.
For the gambling tables?
Did you say watch or wash?
Watch. Sorry, watch. As in like be like the
PCH.
person, be the game master. kind
Yeah,
of,
I thought you
for-
said wash, as in like clean a table, and I was like, huh?
Pit boss.
Went to college, just become a maid. Starts-
Telepathy ends. Talia, you seem to, as far as your history with Casey goes, know your way around the gambling tables, yes?
Oh, well, yeah.
Are you looking for work right now?
I guess you could say I'm in between jobs.
Well, we are in the process of growing our staff, and we need people to potentially watch the tables, keep an eye out for those who are not exactly playing by the rules. I assume you would know what to keep an eye out for in that regard.
You guys need a floor runner?
Essentially.
I guess it's my lucky day. I would love that.
Well, you are in the Golden Lady of Luck.
Oh. That's right. That was the name of it. Is it dedicated to Tamora?
Timora and a bit of Joaquin as well. Sort of a partnership between the two.
Well, then I'm definitely in.
Fantastic. And I'll run the basic schedule by her to make sure it works.
Yeah, you guys get her set up. You know, you do the talk of money and everything. Get her set up on her.
The
on her
minutia
job
of
there.
business-related stuff.
Yes, yes.
There is one downside for you, though.
Who are you
Your
saying that
desk
to?
is right next to my office. I'm saying it's Italia.
Oh.
Your desk is right next to my office.
Well, I mean, it's a job. Why would I care about that? You're not that bad, Casey. I just like giving you shit.
And you. There was that long of a pause. He was trying to think of a comeback for that long.
You guys recruit Talia. Begin to prepare for the next morning, the grand opening. Unless there's anything major we need to cover, I think we can jump into some, at least the first week of downtime.
yeah, I think it'd be good to get into
do it.
it.
So,
Level 3.
the very first thing I want to do before we do downtime, let's roll for how much the business is going to make on this first week. And then we'll do each of your downtimes for that week. So here is what it says. However, you guys spent a little bit of time on, and this is set up for, technically for not a casino, for just a tavern, but let me see if there's anything for a tavern. Running a business. All right, there's 2 pages to look at here, and I will share them both with you guys. This is, again, first time I've run this module. Also the first time I've had the party that has a legitimate business in a campaign. So, we'll be learning some of this for our first time here. I shared
Don't worry, it's learning experience for us too.
one of them twice. So this is what's in the actual module. At the end of every 10-day, we roll a d100 plus 10 and consult the Running a Business Chapter 6, which is this page. Running a business, adventurers can end up owning their own business that have nothing to do with delving into dungeons or saving the world. A character might inherit a smithy or part of that's all fine. You guys know how you got your business. The character rolls percentile dice and adds the number of days spent in this downtime activity, maximum of 30, compared to the total of the Running a Business chart. So, in this case, we're going to say the first week is double because you guys have put money into advertising and it's your grand opening and you opened on the end of Joaquin Tide and the start of a new holiday too. So definitely.
And we got an infinity bump from the the drow situation, probably.
There's definitely, I don't know if that's a positive or a negative, but you guys definitely rolled high on persuasions. Definitely a lot of talk going around, which we'll deal with the non-business stuff after in the downtime. There's a couple of things that we're going to cover here. But let's go ahead and start with the first 10-day, and then we'll do downtime for each person. So again, the payout will be doubled. But let's roll a D100, and I want to ask who wants to roll the first D100 for the first 10-day.
Luzon, I vote for him. I don't think he's rolled for something bigger yet.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I don't mind. Okay, cool. So one D100?
A D100 plus 10. But you could just roll a D100. I can add the 10. That's fine.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, just roll a D100.
All right, sweet. Let's do this. I don't have.
Oh,
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe let somebody that's better at business roll.
I mean, is there a business skill? I don't think so necessarily.
No, it's just random technically.
That would just put us in the
31.
paying half. Yeah.
You must pay half the business maintenance cost for each of the days. Profit covers the other half. You don't make any money, which makes sense since you had to do like all these, the first, you got to spend money to make money, right? The first couple of, the first couple of days only costs 5 gold out of your guys' pockets. You didn't make a profit, but you guys do put a huge cash in Umberlee's cash under the sea in the harbor with everything that does rake in. And most of the money goes to that and the advertising early on. We have to spend 5 gold. You guys want to just each spend a gold?
Yeah, it works for me.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, everybody take 1 gold.
I'm gonna
away.
spend 2 Electrum because
I'm gonna.
Oh, that's actually a better idea.
Over this
How many
10 over
how many
this-
Electrum equal a gold?
2.
It's
2.
5 silver, so yeah, 2. Over this 10-day, you can transfer your money into gold or platinum. That's fine.
Okay.
oh,
Beautiful.
And on the character sheet, there should be a convert button. Right next to your currency on the left, manage currency, and then there's the handshake one. So manage currency, and at the very bottom, or at the very top, it says convert. Click on that. That'll give you the most money it can give you.
Oh, it moved it all up to platinum.
It gives
Oh,
you,
yeah. Okay.
exactly.
Huh.
And then if you ever need to break it down, it's 10 each, right? So you could just take away 1 platinum, give yourself 10 gold. I'm fine with all that.
Makes sense. Okay.
Cool. I've removed the gold.
It gives you the lightest item, right? So platinum is the lightest in this case.
Do we
man,
want
it's really.
Do we
You
want
have to get it.
over the 10-day?
We want to what, Rayhan?
Sell our items. So sell all the stuff we looted.
We absolutely sell all our items. So that is fine. Let me grab that and party loot.
You have to at least get a. You have a half chance of just not earning money. That seems kind of whack.
Yeah. But I mean, it's passive. It's not that bad. Thank God.
I mean, you say that, but that's a 40% chance you just lose money too.
But we can also spend gold to increase that chance. So for every gold we spend, we get a 1% chance of a better roll. We increase our roll by 1.
Now armor.
Also, the most that we lose is like 10 gold, I think.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's more than
No,
that because
15.
it's
The worst we can
yeah,
lose
15.
is 15. The
And
most
like
we
2d8 times 5, the average of that is 45 gold. So
Yeah, but we also have to pay for all our staff.
That's
there's that.
that's assumed business expenses. Oh wait, no, you're
Oh,
right.
okay.
No, I'm wrong. This is
Oh, so it's separate from the staff?
the full expenses. You're right. 50 gold per 10 day for maintenance and wages for hirelings. 10 gold per 10 day for all other guild expenses. And what does it say exactly? It says the characters are. Just see. If the characters have unpaid expenses, subtract 1 from the roll for every 1 gold they owe. That's the wildest part. I'm not doing that. Add 1 for every 1 gold they spend. So you could have spent. You can spend gold to add 1 for every 1 gold. So you can basically guarantee, like, if you spend gold, you're gonna get a high result. But then obviously you're like out of gold.
Yeah, and the maximum you can earn is 150 gold. Like if you got a 91 and above, and then maxed out the dice, you earn 150 gold, and that's it. This seems really like.
It's expensive.
It seems really weird.
I mean, oddly enough, if we spend 90 gold, we guarantee that we get the 3d10. It's probably not going to be 150 though.
I think that a part of the
Yeah.
idea too is that you guys, not every business is gonna succeed.
Right.
Yeah.
But
well, hold on. If we,
yeah,
you were saying if we spent 90 gold, we could guarantee that top
It'd
one.
be a roll
The
of 10
average,
times 5.
yeah, that's fair. The average roll of that is 82 and a half. Yeah, so it's still not.
So congratulations, we've earned 2 gold profit.
So there is actually, you are correct though, there is the 50 gold per 10 day for the wages, hirelings, and maintenance that I messed up on. So we only did the 10 gold. There's another 50 gold, which means on that 21, you guys also have to pay
10 more gold.
25 gold of that. Half of it's covered. So 25 gold of that needs to be paid, which means...
Didn't our total double though?
Huh?
Wasn't it gonna double?
Yeah, but you guys didn't make any money. You know what? We could just say that you guys don't...
Actually, I think we would have, because it would have been 21 plus 10 is 31. That would have been 62. So actually, we do make money.
No, our profit doubles, not our roll.
Not your roll. Yeah, what do you mean plus 10?
Oh, the profit doubles.
Yeah.
The profit would have doubled. So what we'll say is you guys don't have to spend anything else. We'll leave it at that. For the first 10 day. But that being
head
said,
scratcher for me. This seems pointless.
You know what? I'll take a quick look into it after session and see if we should change it at all, or if there's anywhere else that has better rules for running a business. I'll have to dig into it a bit. It's the DMG rules. I mean, that's how they have it set up.
I know.
I'll definitely take a look into it. But so the weapons and armor only sell for half, so 267.5. And if I divide that by 5, you're at 53 gold and 5 silver each.
Okay, that's beautiful.
You guys can add that to each of your loot. 53 gold and 5 silver. All the weapons are sold. And armor. And in that first...
Tiny little profit.
In
That's
that,
an entire mission.
yeah, I mean, hey, that's, you know, it's some money. You definitely make more money beating people up and selling their stuff. Let's do a week of downtime as well, because you guys don't have to work here. You guys stop in, you manage the business here and there, but you guys have workers. So you guys each get your own downtime activity, which again, you can find in the Xanathar's downtime. And we're only going to do 1 week to start. So we'll go down the line on the bottom left here, the character player list. We'll go bottom to top. So we'll start with Rayhan.
I will just for 1 week, right?
This is a 1 week downtime, yeah, the 10 day, but we'll say the 1 week. So one downtime activity.
I'll spend the week training thieves' tools. I'll buy a set and then train with them.
Okay. Let's add your... You have a, at the very bottom of the right side, you have the downtime tab on your character sheet. We're going to add thieves'
there it
tools.
is.
And now, what's your intellect modifier?
0.
Oh, no. So I think it takes 10 weeks. Let me double check here.
Yes.
My downtime activity. Oh, I'm on the Dungeon Master Guide still. Xanathar's Guide. Downtime activity, training. 10 minus intelligence modifier, 25 gold per work week. That is assuming that you're paying for an instructor. So, yeah, we will say that you're 1 out of 10. You got to spend 25 gold, and you pay some of the Zentrum, I would assume, unless you have some other idea of where you want to train.
I imagine they'd give me the best deal since I'm working with them, so I'll go with them.
All right. Yeah, you find one of their guys teaching you how to pick locks. They've got a few chests set up, some of them more complex than others, and he's, there's nothing in them. You're just picking the lock to see how well you can do it. You break a couple sets of thieves' tools, but you do get through it eventually and are 1 out of 10 in learning how to use thieves' tools.
Could I help him at all? I am proficient with thieves' tools.
Unless you want to skip your 10-day of downtime.
How much would that boost him? Like,
He wouldn't have to spend the 25 gold.
would it decrease the number of 10 days he has to go through?
No, he has to. The way this works is he has to find an instructor. Enough free time and the service of an instructor, which means no matter what, he's paying someone. And if you want to do it for free, it just takes the 25 gold away and it takes away your downtime.
I understand. Okay. Then no thanks.
All right. Then no, you want to do your own downtime. Don't worry about it. We go to you. Luzan, you have a week of downtime. What do you do?
All right. I'm curious about just working through the the Plumbers Guild. You did mention that you have something in store for that, so I'm curious to see what that is.
All right. Well, let's first roll the 1 week of work. Because you will work, but there is an event there. Let's just see here. When all else fails, an adventurer can earn money the hard, honest way here. And that requires...
Sometimes
you
rolling
make
up your sleeves.
1 ability check. And it could be athletics, acrobatics, intelligence, using a tool set, or a performance, or charisma, with an instrument. I would say in this case, you're working at the Plumbers Guild, so yeah, it could be pretty much any of these because you're cleaning, except for like performance with a musical instrument. So any of the other ones,
I'll use
performance,
Smith's tools.
acrobatics, or athletics, or tools.
Yeah, I'll use Smith's tools.
Smith's tools makes the most sense.
Yeah. Let's see if I can roll for this.
Hey, 23. Best result. Comfortable lifestyle for this week plus 25 gold.
Oh, not bad.
What that means, because we did mention that you're going to get more on these results, that's going to be 75 gold.
Oh. Cool. That is phenomenal.
And let me see what I have planned here. Let me pull you down. You meet with somebody that they have assigned you to work with for the week. He introduces himself as a chief engineer named Thorvin Twinbeard. He says, good day there, Luzan. I'll be your teacher. And he kind of pulls up both ends of his beard.
Fantastic. I'll extend my hand to shake his hand.
Give me a persuasion.
Okay. A little hesitant.
9. He says, yes, right, and just walks away.
I'll
Doesn't
just
shake your
wipe my
hands.
hands. I'll wipe my hands on my shirt. Just like it's nice to meet you, sir. What can I'm sorry, I'm bad with names. Can you tell me your name one more time?
Thorvin Twinbeard, and do listen. Well, you better be a quick learner. Not here to work with amateurs.
Of course. No, I will try my best.
Some of the main pipes in the sewers have been broken, and we're going to go fix a few walls down there. Just keep up.
Okay, right behind you, sir.
And you work with him for the week. I would like a persuasion check. It's just to see how your conversations go with him.
Oh, this is gonna go good.
17.
Oh.
He says, boy, you do seem to know your way around a wrench.
I've been tinkering with things ever since I was born, pretty much.
Yes, well.
I think there's a lot of inspiration to be gained from, and Gond inspires us all.
A follower of God, is that so?
Of course.
You know, I could use an apprentice.
Really?
Indeed.
You seem quite learned. I'd be honored. What all can you teach me?
I'm working on these. Boy, can I trust you?
As far as I should know of, yes, absolutely.
He leans in, he says, this is work I'm doing outside of the guilds. You understand that can cause issue, yes?
Yes, I understand completely what you mean. I believe that there can be more good to be gained than just what. Yes. Please.
Well, that stubborn bastard Mariego doesn't pay the dwarves like he used to. Got rid of half my damned old crew. You seem rather nimble. I think that you would do rather well working on some of these machines I'm trying to build. My hands are getting shaky and old. I can guide you, but I need someone capable.
You have my interest, and I have my curiosity. I'd love to work on machines, and
He pulls out some blueprints. Give me an intelligence check.
all right.
Damn.
Not
You
bad.
start to, looking over them, kind of immediately pick up on a few things that he wants you to. And he says, indeed, this here is the mechanical mechanism that goes inside and elevates the thing to float. What I'm working on is a mechanical beholder.
Holder. Just say more.
We have, an arrangement for the funding of such a device. Are you familiar with the Xanathar Guild?
I've come across them.
No. Me and a few of my colleagues have bargained with Xanathar, though he might be crazy, he is rather rich. Perhaps you could find yourself actually making some income. Would you keep your lips tight? And that wit about you?
We would be helping Xanathar, or
I
would
like
be
to think of it as using Xanathar for his money and funds and his lair down in the sewers. He pushes open
Okay.
a secret door on the sewer wall that you weren't quite aware of. Follow me.
All right behind you.
He brings you into a small workshop. You see that there's a small gazer, small floating beholder type thing. You guys already fought one. As well as some Duragar that seem to be standing guard. He says, don't mind them. They just make sure nobody invades the workshop.
Of course.
Well, let's see what you're made of. And in the background of working for a week, you also find yourself in Xanathar's hideout in the sewers, working on what appears to be a mechanical beholder.
Dang, that's cool.
More of that in the future. But
Sweet.
for now,
There you go.
you've met Thorvin Twinbeard. Korgel.
Yeah. I think the first thing I want to do is I think it's supposed to be at the end of this 10-day. Wanted to track down Vic Swiftbrand.
I do have stuff set up for all of that, but what do you do for a downtime activity?
Oh, sorry. Okay, I think I stepped away right before
No,
this.
you're good. You're good.
I think I'm gonna go pit fighting then.
All right, let's go more pit fighting.
Yeah.
Same thing here. This is going to be boxing, wrestling, or non-lethal forms. You find yourself back into some of the underground pit fighting rings. 3 checks. These are all random DCs, starting off with athletics, and then acrobatics, and then a con check. You can replace one with a weapon attack.
All right, I think I'm gonna keep sticking to wrestling.
All right, 2d10 plus 5. First one would be athletics.
All right.
An 11. Ooh. Your first opponent is a little bit stronger than you. But nonetheless, that's only one down. You do have inspiration. You're welcome to use on any of these.
Do, but I think I'm saving that. Yeah, I'm gonna save that for now.
Okay. Acrobatics.
I'm gonna do this one as gonna be my
Weapon attack.
weapon attack.
All right. It can be your +1 weapon.
Oh, okay. I mean, well, that would make a 16.
Yep. Either way, you win, though.
All right, and then the last one was a con, right?
Con check. It has
Was
a
there something-
bonus equal to your largest hit dice.
Okay, which I think. Let me pull that up real quick.
If you go to a short rest, you have a D10, so yeah. D10 dice.
D10. Okay, so con check plus 1d10.
Plus 1 D10.
Wow.
Natural 1. It's still a 13. I could roll lower. Ooh. Who
Interesting.
wins in a tie? Let me double check.
Well, are
I
you
think the
DC?
wording is it sets a DC. So
It sets a DC, so meets it, beats it. You're good to go.
All right, then. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it. I'm leaving it at that.
All right. No reroll used on the first one. 2 successes. You win 100 gold. What was
Nice.
the name we came up for you last time?
I think Luzon said it was the Green Machine.
The Green
Yeah.
Machine. You hear, like, on the other side of a wall, Luzon, because he is currently pit fighting in the Xanathar's Guild, in their underground arena. You just hear people shouting, "The Green Machine! Green Machine! Green Machine!" as he seems to be winning. And Twinbeard just says, "They're always so loud over there."
Smile, a tear. I shed a tear of happiness. I'm so proud, and then I continue.
Just kind of muttering to myself. Wish Stinky was here to see this.
And we will jump to, and we will do your other downtime thing with Vic after we do this first week, because we have a whole bunch of stuff
Yeah,
that's going to
understandable.
happen. C4. Oh, is he? I know he said
Yeah,
he
it's just stepped away. Yeah.
All right, we'll come back to him. Amaro.
All right. He would essentially just spend at least the grand opening, sort of, making sure everything goes right and whatnot. I think I'm gonna take things a little. How many weeks of downtime are we doing? Just overall.
We're
out of
only
curiosity.
covering the first right now, but probably 3, maybe 4.
Okay. First week, let's do general carousing.
All right. Between adventures, relax, have a few drinks, and group up at a tavern. Carousing covers the work week. Find food, strong drinks, and socializing. Character can attempt to carouse lower, middle, or upper class folks. I don't think I've ever had anybody do this, so I have to read it. A character can carouse with the lower class for 10 gold to cover expenses, 50 gold on the middle class, or 250 gold for the work week with the upper class.
Let's go middle class. I want the common man to know this is a place to come to.
Okay. And let me just see here. A character with a noble background can mingle with the upper class, but other characters can do so if you judge the character has made sufficient contacts. Well, I mean, yeah, that's fine. Alternatively, a character might use a disguise kit or a deception skill to pass as a noble. You're not trying to disguise or deceive, you're just showing up, but you have enough of a footing, a new business, even if you wanted to. But middle class it is, 50 gold, and after a work week carousing, character stands to make contacts with the selected social class. Give me a persuasion check.
Come on.
Pretty cool.
Persuasion normal?
Oh, and also here's a breakdown of the 3 classes. Yeah, normal persuasion check. 19. You've made 2 allied contacts. Contacts are NPCs who now share a bond with you. Each one either owes you a favor or has some reason to bear a grudge. And a hostile contact works against the character, where the other one would not. Allied contacts are friends who can render you that. Let me just... Oh my god, there's so much wording on this. Once a contact has helped or hindered the character...
I thought I'd just be rolling on a table. This is all new and exciting.
There's so much here. I'm gonna kind of speed through it. Yeah. One plus your what's your charisma modifier?
+4, I think. Let me double check.
At any given time, you can have 5 allied contacts. Let me just see here. Characters.
Yeah, charisma +4.
How would you decide if they're good or bad? Oh, because you rolled high, so they're good. So 2 allies. And give me a characters who carouse, risk bar brawls, accumulating. There's a 10% chance. So give me a D100. Anything, we're going to say above 90. Anything above 90 is bad.
Oh boy. Okay.
Oh wait, I think I forgot that for... Oh nice, you're good, you're good. I think I forgot that for Korgel too.
Yeah, I was just thinking about that. I didn't do a step back. I can roll that real quick.
Pit fighting complication, give me a D100, anything above 90. Hey, there we go.
No.
Complication, give me a D6.
You don't have to sound so excited about it.
What do you mean? Of course I do.
The first time a complications happened.
I know, he is very excited.
It's not that bad. A criminal boss approaches you, and he says, actually, let me jump back to the pit ring, because I have a specific NPC. But I gotta remember his name.
Do.
Here he is. A dwarf approaches. You see the Xanathar's Guild right there on his shirt. He's obviously down here working for them. And he says, boy, you know how to fight, that's clear. But do you know how to lose? And he shows you a bag of gold.
Sure, I'm just not good at it.
Make it look good. You hear me?
I don't think Korgel understands.
He pulls you down. I'm asking you to throw the damned fight, you idiot.
Oh. No thanks.
What the hell do you mean, no thanks? You know who you're talking to?
No.
My name is Amargo. I'm Xanathar's major domo. You see that Minotaur over there? You're gonna lose to him, you hear me? And if you don't, he cracks his knuckles. We got issues.
Would I be able to tell how bad it would be to not throw the fight? Like what I could expect. I mean, I'm assuming they're
You'd
gonna
be slighting the Xanathar's guild.
Okay, are there like? Do I get the sense there would be like immediate repercussions, or is this more of like I might not be able to come back?
Not immediate, but
Oh.
you'd have basically a negative score with the Xanathar's guild. They might try to deal with you in some way off of that, but not immediately. Not here in the middle of everybody seeing you.
I wouldn't throw it.
That is how you win that 100 gold. The crowd cheers. You see 3 dwarfs standing there, consulting the Minotaur, a couple bugbears behind him, and the dwarf just looks, he gives you a look, and he does a finger across his throat.
Hmm.
But you see Yagra steps over and pats you on the back and says, "Hey, that was a good fight. You're all good at this. I didn't think you'd beat a Minotaur."
Just kind of smile. I'm still kind of staring at the dwarf from across the way.
Let me roll an insight for her. She looks across, sees him, sees you. Hey, don't worry about him. If you need to, Zents could have your back.
Oh man, I'm very torn.
At least you've had dealings with the Zents before.
See, this is where you pull out your Fed badge and say, "This is a raid. Everybody get down."
Shit, not solo.
Freeze, vegan police.
I don't have a-
I mean, I'll let you settle on that. Amaro, I would like you to pick 2 guilds that you've made contact with. You have an NPC in 2 of the guilds that you've kind of become good friends with. You've definitely like spread the word around, but you've also become good allies with 2 specific guild members.
Okay. And these are guilds I have to have interacted with before?
Well, this is assuming you interacted with them in the downtime.
Gotcha. Okay.
And you guys should see this here, registered guilds on the left, I believe. The big purple book that has all the guilds in it. You're welcome to pick or look at just online, the Volatham's thing, or Forgotten Realms wiki. Excuse me.
Yep,
Forgotten
I'm checking
Realms
it out. Mariner's Guild will definitely be one of those.
Perfect. Yeah, take your time, pick 2 of them. I'll make an NPC contact in those 2.
Cool.
And Korgel, I mean, no decision you have to make immediately. Yagra is just kind of comforting you on that and offers a potential Zentrum contact.
Definitely keeping it in mind, but that's going to depend on how things go.
Yeah. But yeah, you guys head out after that. A good round of pit fighting. C4, we skipped you because you weren't here, but it sounded like you came back. Yes.
Yeah, my internet completely crapped the bed, and I had to restart my computer.
Oh, well, hey.
But we're good now.
Got back quick enough. What would you like to do for some downtime?
So I'd like to pit fight, but if possible, I was hoping to reflavor that as like competing in a sports competition for Joaquin Tide.
Oh wait,
Because they have the Field of Dreams.
hold on one second. First, there is complications for work as well. Rayhan, or Luzon, D100.
Okay, let's see.
Anything 90 or above?
Amazing.
Oh wow, it's just
Amazing.
complications kind of day.
A coworker with
Why
ties
did
to an important
everything-
family in town takes a dislike to you.
Well, I'm a pretty awkward kind of guy, so like,
I will.
does that really bother me?
Well, something is
If the
going
smell
to
don't.
happen with that, right? But I'm gonna note that down, and I will figure out what important family in town starts to dislike your family, and we'll definitely have something come out of that.
Oh no. Crap.
Crap. And sorry, let's jump back to you, Casey. You wanted to do something for Fleets Week?
Yeah. So, well, is this the Fleets Week downtime or the Joaquin Tide
This would be
downtime?
the first downtime, which means we are. Let me just double check the. This would be the first 2 days of your grand opening. It would also go into Joaquin Tide.
Okay. So I think because it's a holiday, right? So surely they're running some athletic events at the field. I would think, yeah.
Well, I know for sure during the plowing and running, they do have in the Field of Triumph races that are going to happen, but that's on Myrtle 6 through 9. These, I believe there might be some stuff. I would have to individually go look.
I just figured that'd be a more fun way to
We're
reflavor
kind
pit
of.
fighting.
It's going to be like in these 10 days. So the end of Fleets Week and into Joaquin Tide, the first couple events. Mostly celebrations, honestly. But if you want to say that you do like boat racing or something, I'm fine with it. But you can flavor it however you want. I'm fine with that.
Okay. I'm just thinking like track and field events more in my head.
Yeah, so use the pit fighting rules, but you want to just go do like some track and field events. Sure.
Yeah. Before I do that, does the Force Gray Armory have any +1 javelins in stock?
Let me do 100.
Yep. Boop, boop, boop. 5.
They do not. They can make one, just not in stock.
Okay. But I'm guessing if they make one, then I don't have it for the downtime, yeah?
Not for this downtime, but they could have it ready at the end of it.
Sure, Casey will still do it.
All right.
So it's half price because I'm going through them, right? That's the meme?
It's half price, except it's going to take them the 10-day to make it. So yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right. So I did the math. It's because it's 260 or no, 210 plus the cost of the weapon
Yes.
to make it. And a
Yep.
javelin costs 2.5 gold. So if we divide that by 2, that is 106.25 gold.
Spend it after. Let's do the downtime first.
Cool beans.
Pit fighting reflavored as some athletic events. Starting off with athletics.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Stop freaking out, sheet. All right, thank you. 18.
First DC. 16. You beat it. A head-to-head race, but you just first. What type of event did you decide to do exactly?
It's track and field event.
Track and field events, so like just running,
This would be
jumping.
like a 100-meter dash.
Okay.
Something like that, I imagine, with strength, because you're just plowing through with speed.
Cool, cool.
And
Next
then, like,
one,
it'd be
and you
more
can
like a
replace
marathon.
any of these with an attack roll. Next one would be acrobatics.
Yep. I'm gonna do. See, I could do the +1 halberd to really min-max this, but I'm gonna keep it thematic and do javelin throwing
All right.
because that's an Olympic event. Ooh.
I would have to snake eyes pretty much. No. You see as you go to do the javelin event, people just way out throw you. Just way out throw you. You hit up, you line up, and you even kind of like trip on it. And it just goes like halfway, and you know you could have thrown it further, but it wasn't your day.
Damn.
Unless you want an inspiration.
Oh yeah, I have inspiration. I forgot about that.
It is a 21 though, but you're welcome to.
I have a +5, so I'd have to get a 16.
Yeah.
20%.
20%.
Fuck it, we play risky.
We're We're getting towards the end of the night anyway, so might as well use them.
Nah.
Yeah, it's all right. Unfortunately, one success, one failure. The next one would be a Constitution check, plus your hit
And then I
dice.
get to add my hit die. Yeah, sometimes. So I'll roll the hit die bonus first, and then I'll just add it to the roll.
Hey,
Hey.
plus
Um.
con check.
See, this is why I wanted to save the inspiration. Anger, sadness.
18's not awful,
It's not awful.
especially when I
there we
roll
go.
that low.
Marathon.
You win 100 gold, bronze prize, or silver prize. Bronze would be 50. You get second place.
Mhm. Man, I need to practice my javelin throwing.
And a
Maybe
trophy
Clem can
that's
give me some
worth,
pointers.
not very much. It's gold plated, but you think it's like gold leafed, like not even a gold on there. But they give you a
Up on my
trophy.
mantle. Righty.
Put it
What
in
am
the
I
back of
doing
the
with my life?
office.
Yeah.
With
Yeah,
that,
why not? No, I don't.
what?
Nothing. Go ahead.
With that, the first week starts to pass, and we do go through a couple of things here. So to start off,
Before we do anything, should we give ourselves a long rest?
absolutely.
Okay.
You guys can fully rest up your character sheets. Make sure you get all your hit dice back, all that good stuff. It's been many days.
Nice. Okay.
But with that, we go into a bit of events that happened that week. Start off, let's go to the Golden Lady of Luck.
Oh, do we need to roll complications on mine too?
Oh, hit fighting complications, 100%. D100, anything above 90. You're
Nah,
fine.
we chilling.
Yeah, you're good.
Everyone else has been listening to Avril Lavigne. Casey's fine.
Back
You
at the
got
Golden
first,
Lady
I
of
know.
Luck. People are gambling, drinking. There's a crowd out front as people are pushing in and trying to enter the establishment. Are some of these doors supposed to be locked? Yeah, sure, that's fine. Arik covering the casino entry. Was it Arik covering it? Oh no. Eric is. So Arik is just down here. You guys have your different bodyguards covering all the entry points into the place. You have a whole bunch of people coming in. In the first week, crowds are bustling. People are enjoying the establishment. Let me pull this up here. One thing is going to happen. You see a group of halflings are looking for you, and one day when you're all here, I'll move them up into Casey's office, and should any of you wish to pull yourselves down in here, you're welcome to. I think you won't be able to go through the walls. Actually, I'll drag you. And they are looking for a job. You see 4 halflings come over, and Talia eventually begrudgingly lets them in to speak with you, setting up a small meeting as the 4 of them come in. You see Dasher Snowbeetle, Kelso Fiddlewick, Danica Fiddlewick, and Bryn Hilltopple. Dasher says, me and my younger sister here could really use a good place to work. We've been looking around, and, well, this place just opened. You must need someone, right? And, Kelso says, and, I mean, I'm pretty good with, mixing drinks. I know how to play cards. I could probably learn how to, manage a table if you need more. And you see, let me see, where's the 4th one? Bryn says, And I know how to do quite a bit around a tavern and clean, and we're not too expensive. If you have
What
work
kind
for
of
any of
wage are you
us or all
expecting
of
to earn?
us, they go through some wages. You see that they ask for a pretty cheap pay. They're not looking for a lot. Half of what you're paying everybody else.
That seems suspect.
Yeah, would like an insight check.
Do we want to do group or do we want to give someone advantage?
I'll give someone advantage on that.
I'm not sure how to get down there.
I'll drag you over.
I'm
Okay.
stuck as well, but like I don't know
I'll
if I'm
help
gonna
whoever
do
does
that.
insight.
Oh, does the teleporter not work? Is that?
I tried moving the bird through
Oh,
it.
that must
as
have
in,
broke
like,
with the update. Okay.
Let me try.
No, it doesn't work. I just tried.
Yeah.
Must have broke
it's
with the
not working.
update. I'll fix it. But Luzon, let's just get you guys up there too. You guys are all here interviewing this group of halflings, we'll say.
And I look to be invisible. Oh,
What's
there
that?
we are.
Oh, I think you're all in here. Should be good.
Yeah, so whoever's doing it, an insight, I'll aid on that one.
Yeah, advantage insight. Let's go. 19. And let me just see. I'm gonna say Dasher will roll with advantage. Damn, he needs to nat 20 this. He definitely doesn't. It's extremely fishy. They want to work for you for money that just, it's not enough. Like, other people get paid more. There's other jobs that would pay more. And you even know, actually, can I get a history check from everybody or whoever thinks they would know townsfolk? Specifically more of like a little bit more of the nobility.
I'll help somebody make theirs. Well, if I can.
Well, I'm probably the most knowing on. No, if I know a decent bit of nobility, I might just, know a good bit to begin with. But
What
doesn't
what
look
is
like
your
anyone's
what is
rolling.
your actual background, Casey?
It's gambler.
Gambler? I'm
'Cause we
gonna
changed
say,
it.
yeah, I'm gonna say it's not advantage or anything then.
Yeah.
All right.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Just the two then, most likely. Luzon, what about you?
Let me give it a shot. Nope. Nope.
Okay.
Should have not.
So none of
And
you.
if it's noble families, I'll see if I recognize anything. I'll give myself disadvantage on this, though, since I'm not a local.
Well, I would say you've talked to a lot of people this week. We'll do a straight roll for you two.
Oh,
It's
okay.
a 14,
Yeah, 14.
which is not bad. It's enough that Casey and Amaro are familiar at least with one last name here, Snow Beetle. The Snow Beetle family were the richest halfling family in Waterdeep. They own the orchard in the Undercliff, the Snow Beetle Orchard.
Okay.
There's no reason a rich noble needs a cheap, shitty job. It's weird. But they say, I mean, look, we're great workers. You know, we might not be able to see over every counter, but you get a couple boxes, and I think we do great business for you.
I'll briefly open up telepathy with Casey. How would you like to play this?
See if we can catch him in the act. It'd be pretty funny.
I shall
Okay.
follow your lead. And then telepathy there.
And how has the orchard been going, Mr. Snow Beetle?
Oh, I cut ties with the family. You know, kind of ran away.
Yes,
Hmm.
we do have a lot of that seems to happen quite a bit here and there. Our own Casey here has some experience with distancing themselves from noble families.
And you
Well,
don't
then you
scream
know
run
how
away.
it can be. Ah,
I do, which is why it's odd to me that you don't look like you've actually run away.
Oh, no, I have. Um, and on that, I mean, it's weird that they're asking for cheap payment, but he doesn't seem to be lying.
Oh, okay.
He has run away.
Hmm.
But nonetheless, you do
Valid.
know his family name. And yeah, he says, things at home, I don't want to get you wrapped up in any of that. It's nothing bad. Nobody's coming for me or anything. I'm done with that family. I got a new family now. And he gestures to his friends around him. But,
Is the gang all here then?
no. But at least the ones that need jobs.
Listen, do you guys get down in Sewers Guild? We're always looking for extra hands.
I couldn't. My nose. No way.
Oh, it's not that bad. You get used to it pretty quickly.
You see, Kelso says, well, you might say it's not that bad, but you kind of smell like shit.
Like
We affectionately refer to him as Stinky. Somewhat
Oh.
of a mascot of sorts.
That's really sad.
Well, I don't think any of
Well, I'd
us
hate
want to get
for-
a nickname like that.
I'd hate for any of your friends to miss out since there was a whole gang. Who all do you work with? You know, I like to know the interpersonal relationships of my employees.
Oh, does that mean we have the job?
We'll see. Depends on your answer.
Well, there's a tavern full of halflings down the road. We're just kind of one big family. It's nothing special. It's not a gang.
See, now that's the strange part. If there's a whole tavern down the road that's more accommodating to you, why wouldn't you want to work there?
Oh, plenty of people do. I mean, there's like 30 of us. We can't all work there.
Say, who runs that place?
It's a great question. I'd have to go dig into it. He gives you a name. I'll get back to you. That it's I think I had it set up under tavern. Not the sleeping. You were dragging. It was the one under. Oh, you know what? I know where it is. Hold on. Do have an answer. That was when you guys came up near Pint-Size Haven. He says, Pint-Size Haven down in the Southern Ward. It's a hostel on Spice Street. It's mostly halflings live there.
I see.
And he gives me a name.
Yeah, which I still have to find that
now?
NPC.
No worries, no worries.
It's back on it was one of the, you know how you guys snuck out of the Peabody home? The other exit goes to Pint-Size Haven. That was the Xanathar's hideout, right? That they were under? Or above?
Yeah.
Let me go to that map and find the owner. He says, Nedla Little Bluff. She's great. She's great, really. But they're all, I mean, you can go check the place out yourself. I ain't lying.
Oh no, I've
But
been
why
there.
do you want to work here?
Mr. Snow Beetle, we do appreciate your time and your friends' time and everything. Had you shown up a week ago and put your name in for consideration, we might have had some openings. As it is, as of now, though, we are pretty full up right now. And if there are any openings, we can certainly reach out to you. In the meantime, though, we did briefly run across another tavern just down the road that might be interested in your services.
Oh, what's that?
I did not catch the name, but I believe the proprietor, his name is Floon.
You talking about the yawning portal?
No,
it's not. It's
No,
on
that
it's on
one.
Trollskull. It's on that block. He says,
that one.
never heard of him. And on your guys' insight check, he gulps.
Yes, he seemed to be just getting the place up and running, and I don't think he had done any hiring just yet. I'm sure he would love to have a conversation with you about hiring you.
Look, I mean, thanks for the advice and all. We're not asking for much. I'll even clean toilets. Look, don't forget about the nobility thing.
Perfect. Come join us at the Sewers Guild.
I'm not
Toilets
going
is-
in the sewers.
Well, how's that different than toilets?
Well, that's like putting my head in the toilet.
He
Well,
has
no,
a
it's only
point.
your feet. Like you never really go head
He
in.
looks
Like,
he
that's
looks over to
bad
the women
form.
behind him. He says, "Look, their hands are way too soft for the sewers guild. Come on."
Casey
Quick
was like
question.
leaning forward, and he sits. You go ahead. I'll finish my thing after.
When we mentioned the guy at the tavern, when he gulped, was it more like he was being found out or that he was scared of the guy?
On your inside, it was like he was being found out.
Okay, cool.
So Casey leans back in the chair after being somewhat tense. Oh, whew. And here I thought they might have been Brigand Arth or Xanathar or something like that, coming to
Nah,
collect scores.
Dragon, what? We're just
we
trying
don't
to make
have
some money, friend.
we don't have a place
Yeah,
for you right
see,
now.
Wrong place.
Yeah,
You don't
we-
make money here.
yeah, we picked a fight with the Drow Mercenary Company, and we thought you might have been coming in here to try and kill us and take our heads back to your leader.
Can you repeat that?
Whoa.
You cut out there for a minute.
Well, I didn't hear anybody cut out. Who?
Oh, maybe I cut out. Whoops, never mind. Continue.
You're good, you're good. He says, we wouldn't cut off
we
your
also-
heads. That's crazy.
We did pick fight with the Xanathar recently too, right? That happened.
We got
That
no,
we did.
we got no Thieves Guild connections, friend. No, no, and they're lying.
Yeah.
See, we've got a lot of enemies, right? And for this perfect opportunity to just present itself on his plate, you don't think that'd be a little bit of an issue?
Hey, look, if you're telling us to leave, we'll leave. We're just offering you good work for
We're telling you
cheap
to leave.
prices.
I'm merely saying that the last time we had interaction with Thieves Guild, it ended very badly for the people who were trying to swindle us. You understand my meaning?
Right. Well, we'll get out of your hair, I guess.
Thank you very
Oh,
much for
and-
your time. Be sure to talk to the tavern at the end of the road if you are still looking for work.
Well, yeah, we'll go all around.
Oh, and Mr. Snowbeetle. Aside from this tenuous meeting, from one noble runaway to another, it's worth to at least keep some of those old prospects open. I wouldn't cut ties completely.
Yeah, of course. Give me a persuasion check. Well, I'm not sure what your situation's like at home, but yeah. Don't worry about me. We'll find somewhere to work. We like the place, though. We'll probably stop by for drinks, if that's all right, Bill.
Sure. Just don't
Great.
bring any thugs.
Yeah, there ain't that many halfling thugs, friend.
I don't know. I've seen some mean halflings in my day.
Oh, really? Well,
Yeah, this one guy got in a bar fight with me. Whoo boy. He had a mean pile driver. Granted, he was on the second story, but it worked.
yeah. Must not be anyone I know. Well, good luck with your tavern or casino or whatever the hell this place is. But yeah, we'll go check out Fern's Brews.
Oh, and tell him we said hi.
Oh, you know him?
Always good.
We
Oh.
only briefly encountered him, but it was a pleasant interaction.
Yeah, he's a great guy. Yeah, sure. All right. And they head out.
Cool. What floor are we on?
Second floor.
Second floor.
Luzon, I think your bird is speaking Elvish.
Are you?
Is it? It's. I thought it was just.
It's
just
speaking the
language.
language it understands. In this case, it doesn't understand language, so I think it's just doing symbols.
Cool.
It's,
Okay.
it's wingdings.
It understands the
Okay.
language you speak, but it doesn't speak. So yeah, it's just
So
cawing.
does it show up as like actual words, or is it?
I
just
see
like...
it as caw. They see it as symbols.
Oh, okay. So everyone's pretty confused. Okay, other than you. Okay, understandable.
I am
It has been
gonna
cawing. Just so you're all
Yeah.
aware.
I'm gonna cast Find Familiar, and I will have a spider drop down onto one of them if I can, and try to stealthily go with them so I can hear them out.
Yeah, give me you know what? Let's have the spider roll a stealth check, huh?
Yeah. I think a spider is a +4.
And I'm going to assist with that as they kind of open the main door to the kind of
The
main
only
room
thing
area.
I would ask is do you even know? Does he tell you? He's
Oh,
fine. You're
yeah,
welcome to.
actually, yeah,
Oh,
that's a good.
absolutely, yeah.
All right. Yeah, he informs you of the situation. Go ahead. You give him
Okay,
advantage.
yeah, I'll have them out. Basically, as they open the door, they'll hear a kind of a loud, minor illusion group of people cheering.
Oh, it's the same as mine, so I'll just do it with advantage.
All right. I'm putting him under your
That's the
mounts and
funniest
pets
thing.
folder. So a
That's
spider
the
drops
funny.
down.
If I know about this, I can help out with Ro because they can. The bird can fly in pretty stealthily too.
Oh yeah, yours is stealthy too, so you could have him watch too.
Yeah. If I mean, up to you. But if you want to do your thing, but
Oh, no, I mean we can both do it, but
Yeah.
my spider is just the one for this one.
I
We'll
like that you
just-
rolled double tens.
That's the funniest.
We're just gonna
Man,
go with their passives, which is 12. It beats it.
perfect.
A spider lands on them. Now, are you looking through your familiar's eyes?
Yes.
You
I'm using
notice
this
that
as-
on their way out, they're throwing cheese underneath some of the casino tables, sneaking it in corners that like won't be found. They seem to be leaving bits of cheese about the place.
Ooh, they're dirty. They're dirty as hell. I'm gonna keep watching them, but I'll let everybody, because I can still speak, so I'll let everybody know what they're doing and where they're dropping the cheese at.
Do you let us know about the cheese?
You also notice as you continue to watch, one of them has snuck around the back and has drilled holes into the lower foundation.
I mean,
Luzon, your hideaway is going to get busted into.
I will blow this place.
Now, when you say drill holes into the lower foundation, what size holes are we talking? Are they trying to like maybe make the building unstable?
Oh no, certainly not. Not these holes. No,
Oh.
half inch to an inch big-ish. Not that big of holes.
You tell us about the cheese, right?
Yeah, he can speak. He just can't see
Yeah,
because he's seeing through his
I can
familiar's eyes.
speak. I did. Yeah.
So Casey is going to go and grab a piece of cheese that they leave.
Mm.
And then
just
he's
like,
going to
you-
wait by the front door.
You reach under Tally's desk and pull out just a chunk of food they left under there, and she's like, "That wasn't me. I don't eat at this desk.
Sure you don't.
I don't.
Uh-huh.
I don't."
Whatever you say. I'm going to walk away.
As you leave,
Quite the
shut
cheesy
door.
response.
Oh my god!
Die now.
And I get the sense.
Which
they're
way does
putting-
this face?
It looks at like the back side of the building here. You know?
They're
Are
putting
they?
holes
Do
in
I
the floor
watch
to-
them drilling holes? Can
Yeah.
I see them from the balcony?
You see them like leaning up against the wall, right down beneath the balcony here. And as you peer over, somebody's definitely doing something. Yeah.
Okay. But I can't see them. I can just kind of hear them.
You can see them. They're
Okay.
We'll put them like here, like literally under the balcony. So you're like leaning over, as they are literally just like doing something. They're kind of three of them are covering the one. So it's hard for you to see what they're doing with their hands, But they're doing something to the building, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it doesn't take a rocket scientist. They put cheese everywhere. I know what they're trying to do.
Yeah, they're drilling holes to let rats in.
Uh-huh.
And with that, you see them quickly run off.
Before they leave,
Mhm.
I'm like leaning over the edge, eating the cheese that they left.
Yeah.
Oh, Mr. Snowbell.
They look up, they like pause. He stops and puts something behind his back really quick and just, oh, did you change your mind?
I just wanted to thank you for the snack. It was delicious.
They kind of look at each other and they start to run.
And just so you know,
They
just
run.
so you know, I used to be a guard.
They are sprinting and have rounded the corner as you shout that out.
I'm gonna continue watching them for the next hour.
And then, nah, that's too mean.
Because I'm gonna figure out where they go. Because we might do something with this later.
And in
Gonna go
that
fix
first
the hole.
10 day, there are also a couple of visitors coming over to find you, Korgel. I'll just bring them up into this room. Perhaps you're not in this room when this meeting happens. Who knows? Coming up to find you is your bookie.
Oh.
Oh.
Hey, Green Machine. Whew. Hey, things went real well last match, huh?
Yeah, I think I might have upset someone, though. Yeah, pit fighting.
You always gonna upset someone. You're beating their ass.
You know
I
it's
think it was
illegal,
one
right, Quirgle?
Xanath was getting. It is?
Yeah. Like, I'm not a snitch. I'm not gonna rat you out or anything, but
Then why are you talking? He looks at you.
I'm a good friend here. I straighten up.
He puts a hand on Korgel's back. He says, "Well, your friend here, he's known as the Green Machine, the best fighter Waterdeep's ever seen, and we're
Mhm.
gonna make him big."
He's already pretty big.
I
I
kinda
mean,
look
in
down at him.
name. We're gonna make his name big. Wizards are gonna cast it in lights above the town to celebrate.
I think we can make my name too big. I won't be able to remember it.
Ah, we're gonna
Goodbye.
make you famous, Korgel. Famous. You're gonna be rich.
Oh, okay. That doesn't sound too bad.
Now, just you leave all that up to me. This next match is a big one. I need you in the best shape you can be in.
So who
Alright.
can make mad, Quirgle?
He pulls out a small paper. It's got a diet on it and a workout regimen. He says, "Now, I've done some research here. This is the best diet Waterdeep can offer. And, we need you to..."
Yeah, why are there so many vegetables on here?
They're good for your growth. Listen, this is every vitamin and nutrient you could need that Waterdeep can offer, and it's perfectly balanced, okay? I paid money for this.
I'll kind of look over at who would I be around everybody or?
I'm fine with you being around everybody, sure.
Amara would
unless you
not
don't want
wouldn't be here because this is later during the week, I imagine. Amara would be out carousing.
at any random point during the week, yeah. So
I'll kind of hand the paper over to somebody else.
Casey takes it. Yeah, I can't read this either, bud. Here you go, Luzon.
Okay, I
Which
can
now in
do it.
retrospect, I have no idea how I knew there were vegetables
He
on it.
says-
Maybe there's like little
Wait,
fucking like
please-
symbols.
Please tell me Luzon isn't here either. We have the two people who can't read in this
Korgel,
office.
you at least you might not be able to fully read, but I'm sure that you can identify.
Yeah, some of
you
these
know,
look familiar. I
yeah,
know.
yeah. Couple of
Yeah.
things.
There's some
You at least
pictures.
you've
I
gone
can
grocery
see it.
shopping, you've been to stores, you've seen some words. You can where it says carrot and stuff, but not not you don't know everything. But he says, "Look, it's a lot of rice, it's a lot of chicken, it's a lot of broccoli. I get it. This is what you need, all right? And I mean, we haven't even gotten into supplements or anything yet."
Well, let's slow down a little bit. What's so the green machine here is more than capable of making himself quite famous, I'm sure. Why are you here?
Look, he might have scraped by on these last few fights, but you don't get big without somebody pushing your name. Like, big guy can't even read. How is he going to sign up for certain things or know where to go?
He has
I
a
got a
point,
question for you.
Stinky.
He points and says, and that's where I come in.
I got
And
a
so you're
question
gonna
for
give
you.
him a diet. Oh yeah, go ahead.
How
I got
come
it.
you're giving him a cutting diet when you're trying to make him stronger?
No, that's just 1 week for cutting, and then you can see the growth first. He's got like a full chart listed out, and and I don't know exactly what diets are. Casey, get off my ass. And he says, look, we got everything planned for you. I've even got this, and he pulls out this like full body green leotard.
Oh my.
It's the mask that really sells it, okay? Just try that on. I made room so the mohawk sticks out. Just trust me. And he pulls pulls a chair over, climbs up onto it, and pulls the mask over.
Okay, but hold on. I still have one more question.
I think you look great,
What-
Corporal.
Kind of pulls
That's
the
a real
pulls the
good look for
mohawk
you,
up.
pal.
He says, perfect. Look at the tusks stick out. You got the ears. It looks. I mean,
this is itchy.
you can deal with a little itchy. It's only for the fights.
I don't want to be itchy during my fight.
All right. What if I got a different material?
Maybe.
I'll work on it. He takes it off.
Ujan, did you have a question?
Yeah. So what? Like, I'll ask you kind of again. Like, why are you here? What are you hoping to gain out of this? And what do you ask? Like, how? If you're offering a service, like, what do you want out of it?
What are you, his mom?
I'm a friend of his, and as you've noticed, he can't read. So I'm trying to
I
make
think
sure
actually
nobody takes
He
advantage of him.
whispers. He whispers to you, Korgel. He says, "Listen, all your friends are gonna try to get a hold of your money. Okay, you got to be careful with this. If you want me to manage your money too, I can do that. Don't just go giving any of it away. All right?"
I don't. That doesn't make any sense. He's already rich, and I'll point at C4. And Stinky, we go way back.
You've
Oh,
known him
yeah.
for 3 weeks.
I've known him for 3 weeks.
As
I
long
would die
as-
for this man.
I'm gonna roll an insight for him. We'll say
Oh,
as a
God, I'll roll-
modifier of 2. We'll give.
Hold on,
he
I'll
has
roll it.
commoner stats, but we'll say as a modifier of 2. So 21.
Nope.
He says, "Listen, I'm just telling you. All right, I know we haven't known each other that long, but you can trust me. There's not that many people in this business that would do you right, but I'm gonna do you right."
Can I insight check him?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Yeah, I was gonna say I could probably try to help, but yeah.
He's trying to persuade you. You do know on that insight, he's obviously going to make a small cut of the money. You've been paying him a little bit to be your bookie. But, yeah.
So I'm getting like he's definitely getting money out of this, but he's being at least genuine in what he's.
He doesn't seem to be trying to steal your money. No.
Okay. All right. Well, I have been doing pretty well lately, so you've been
We're gonna
helping with
do-
that.
We're going to do even better. All right? But that's where the name, the regimen, all that has to come into play. Things line up. And as your friend here said, not everything we do is on the up and up. So, and he kind of zips his lips.
I'll nod. Yeah,
Hey, man.
I'm good at keeping secrets. I didn't tell anybody we got into that fight the other day.
You got in a fight the other day?
Yeah, you were there.
Oh yeah, that's what we're talking about. Does he
Wow.
know that I used to be a guard?
This guy, I'm gonna say no.
No. I didn't ask that above the table. I genuinely asked in character.
Yeah, this guy in character. All right. He looks over. He says, "Uh,
I'm not a snitch. Don't worry about it.
used to be is a good term there."
Yeah, well, I punched my captain in the face.
Hey, and me and you got something in common. We both hate the guards.
Well,
I don't know about all that, but
Well, then why'd you punch him?
Steel Lance is definitely an ass. Because it was Steel
Oh,
Lance.
I'll roll him a history check, see if he knows Steel Lance. I've never run into him personally, but yeah.
Keep it that way. Or you will end up behind bars.
Oh,
As much of an
great.
ass he is, he's actually good at his job.
Well, let's hope we don't get in too much trouble. Speaking of trouble, I noticed Margot talking to you last night. What was all that about, Korgel?
That's the Xanathar
It is, yeah.
dwarf, right? Okay. He told me not to win.
Told you to throw the fight. You gotta consult me about these things. You know, sometimes that could mean we make more money in the future.
I don't want to lose.
Well, hey, that's one way to look at it. You know who that guy is, though, right?
I know. Well, I know he's one of Xanathar's guys, but
He ain't just one of Xanathar's guys. He's Xanathar's guy. He's the Major Domo.
Major what?
Major Domo. You don't... Listen. First of all, you don't want to fight him. Tell you that much. But he's like the head honcho, you know what I mean?
Did I recognize that name with a 12?
Well, he just explained what it is.
Well, yeah, but like personally.
I would say you probably don't have any direct dealings with him. He mostly goes through others, right?
Mm-hmm.
But,
Or I guess I won't pick any fights with him, but
you already did if you told him no. Who did he want you to lose to?
Minotaur.
Oh, of course, he's obsessed with those things. All right.
But
Well, listen, next
but I
time he
beat him.
comes up, that's not the point. All right, you beat the wrong guy, they might break your legs.
No.
And then you won't be able to fight in the next fight. And I need you in tip-top shape.
This isn't the first time we beef with the Xanathar, to be fair.
Well, then, I hope you're ready to beef with him again. If you told him no and then
Always.
you kicked his guy's ass, just say he ain't gonna be too happy. And this is why you need
Hey,
a
Corvo?
professional.
I'll
Corvo?
look. Yeah.
Oh, your drink for that one. Nice. Any chance you get to stick it to the Xanathar, you got my back.
Well, listen, they're holding a big tournament soon. You winning is a good thing. It means we're pretty much guaranteed to get in. But, you better hope your buddies do have your back here. And, well, get ready for this tournament, huh?
Well,
Just try the diet. 110 day of it. If you can't stand it, I'll adjust it.
just one other thing. That one of the Zentarum said they would help me if anything got too bad. I forget her name. It was Yara. It was close to my mom's name. I think that's why it threw me.
Yagra.
You don't want to get into
Oh,
any of these
Yagra.
any of these thieves guilds, all right? Just keep it all above water, and if we gotta navigate around them, we'll navigate around them.
All right.
Good. Glad you got a straight head on. Well, hey, you know, this place is pretty nice. I think I'm gonna go play some cards.
Hey, before you go, Garlos, got a question for you.
Yeah, shoot.
So you're in agreement that our friend could use some backup in case shit hits the fan, yeah?
Hey, if you pissed off the Major Domo, the chances are he's gonna send someone after you.
And there's still a spot open in the tournament, probably?
Well, yeah, but you gotta be somebody or know somebody. You looking to get in?
I'm looking to back my friend up. And if that means I have to get in, I don't mind. Mr. Green Machine here, and with his lovely, lovely mask, can vouch for me in a fight at least.
I can definitely get you in as a spectator. If you want to join, I could try to pull some strings.
I
What do you
have
think,
fought
Korgel?
before.
I'm sorry. What did you say?
What do you think, Korgel? You want me to beat you in the final round of the tournament?
Well, I mean, you can always try.
I'll bring you a gallon
Does
of
he-
water.
Does he get a mask?
He looks, he says, I don't know. His tattoo might be some pity to hide, really. Could probably play off of
Ladies
that.
certainly never miss it.
Yeah.
I already
like,
got a stage name.
Oh, you do? Well, let's hear it.
It's C4.
What the hell is that?
Oh, you'll see. Let's just say it packs a punch.
All right.
Ask around about that name in any tavern, and you'll hear plenty about me.
That's not like your real name or anything, is it? How do you spell that?
Oh, no.
S-E-A-F-O-O-R?
It's a C and a 4.
Oh. Yeah, well, easy enough. How about you, Luzon? You win this
Oh,
next
if-
round? It's the big fight.
If you think the ring is ready for Stinky, then Stinky is ready for the ring. Let's go.
He says, well, whether they're ready or not, we're gonna give it to them, huh?
Let's do it. I'm all in.
And Garlos
We'll
gets
roll
you
around
guys
in the sewer first.
gets you guys set up for one of the next events here, which is a Xanathar's pit fighting ring. I know we've done pit fighting before, but this is an actual event in the module. So, with that, I think we'll leave off on this. We have some stuff coming up in the future. We're going to do a couple more 10 days, but on the next 10 day, we're going to do that pit fighting event. Not on the next one, in 2 of them. So we'll have one 10 day, and then we're going to do the pit fighting event.
Cool.
And with that, I think the session starts to come to a close. Stream, we will see you all next week. Thanks for watching, everyone. While you guys stick around for favorite moments, but stream's going down. Bye, stream.